Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. Glad you're with us. It's the first official weekend of summer, so we are so glad to have you with us where the values, I'll tell you, the only thing hotter than the weather are the pieces we have today at the values we have today. I've got to just point this out because there is something that truly we are going to disrupt the diamond business today in a big way. Now, I've been known to do that once or twice before in my career, but today is it's a new high in terms of value, but it's a new low in terms of pricing, quite literally, because we have the icon, the 5-stone diamond band ring is here, and it is a brand new price. And it is a price for one day only. It's actually one presentation only. It's actually while quantities last only. So we're going to see a huge value that is not just $100 off or $200 off or $500 off where it's been before. It's going extremely, extremely low. So if you've ever wanted, this is the carat and a half, by the way, not the 1 carat, the carat and a half that brings you 30-point individual diamonds all the way across your band. It is a must-have, and this is a ring everybody can wear, and really everybody needs to have. So this 5-stone ring is coming up in just a little bit. We're going to do that right around probably about the 11:30 a.m. mark here Pacific time, so 2:30 for my East Coasters, and we've got a very, very big value there, and it's limited. So that's why I'm letting you know right up front, and this is maybe even the opportunity to tell a friend or somebody who's looking for something that is diamonds, classic band. You want to get VS, you want to get those bigger stones. It is the day today to do so. So that is coming up. So that's just one of many great items we have today. Actually, we're going to see a heart-shaped yellow diamond. It's a 1 carat. We have a gents tanzanite. I know we haven't seen one in a while since that round we had a couple of days ago. I'm going to bring you the Asher cut today. It's going to be under 2 carats, but still a really good size stone. And of course, all the really big red flashes we want. Plus, we have discounts on pieces that are favorites that are going to be out the door here today. Have some brand new, of course, and lots of great designer pieces as well, including some of those multicolored fancy stone pieces where you're going to see a lot of different yellows and champagnes and greens and pinks together. So all that and more happening in this show. If you have any requests, give us a call. We can always help you with those. Bring out anything you want to see from the vault. Bring it right on out to you, and better yet, get you that big, big value. So are you guys ready? And there's also a big pink diamond too. We haven't seen any big pink diamonds of late. We have a 1/4 carat pink diamond that is here on the show today. That is a major moment. And then of course we do have, what would a show be without a blue wing block D? Well, we're soon to find out. But we have a blue wing block D and emerald cut. And of course, anything else you want to see, it's kind of last call on blue wing block Ds as an overall. So really recommend getting those in. So anything you want to see, happy summertime. And it's a good day to stay in, don't you think? Stay in. Stay cool, shop up a storm, and get all your favorites. So that's what we're going to promise you today is all these big, big values. Let's take a look at our first item, which is actually going to be a multicolor. This is one of those great designer pieces we've been seeing of late, and they've been flying. And it's a one only. It's item number 112-4445 to start us off here. And it's got that great designer style where you're getting that floral, which feels very quatrefoil meets floral, right? A little bit more abstract, very status chic. And then you have, let's see, we've got a total carat weight here in the 14 karat gold of 51 points in diamonds. And you see it's still that mix. We've seen a couple of earrings like it. We've seen a couple of pendants, but very few rings that we've had like this one, where it's actually those pinks and champagnes, different tones of yellow. Even, let's take a look at the other side over here, the bezel set stone, which is a nice champagne as well. So, and I want to point out that you got the middle stone there of the floral. That's a nice size yellow diamond on its own. And because it's TVON, they're all natural. So these are not treated, they're not heated, they're not irradiated. This is all natural diamond material, and it's basically like a whole lifetime's worth of a collection, but in one great ring that has this great designer style with the open work to it. I want to try it on for you. And let's also make it better than even $9.99 to start our show. Now that seems like a very fair value. And by the way, we're going to size this for you. So there's a couple of things to know. You're going to still go true to size on this one. You can see the asymmetry of the design. I love that it's almost like it's open and floating, and you can choose to maybe jog it off to one side if you want to, and then see a little bit more. And keep in mind, this one's a little bit big for me. So usually you're not going to have the that different kind of look where it's more spread apart across the finger. So it just depends. You get your size. We still size it for you so it'll arrive ready to wear to perfection. But it's also going to be that little bit of that detail open work. So it really makes it unique. Maybe you want to think about, you know, pinky or index finger. You can do that as well. But here's your value. And it's not going to be $9.99. We're so excited about that. even better value coming your way. It's just a matter of, can you get on the phones quickly enough to steal it away from somebody else when there's going to be a lot of busy lines throughout the day, a lot of big values to bring you, a lot of everything. And we've got, of course, this one stays in the yellow gold, which is a nice backdrop. We typically see those tones of colors in the yellow gold. It's that tried and true best of. And here's what we're going to do instead of $888 or $777 or even $699. May I ask where you're going to get a gold band for $699? Because if you know of a place, I'd love to know about it, because they're doing some screaming values if they're doing a gold band for $699. The fact is, we've got over a half carat of the natural, beautiful, different colors of diamonds here, and it's not even $699 for a very artfully designed ring, something that's different and special, and it's not even $699. See, we start the show off right, and we, of course, only have the one. So it's going to be who can be on the lines fastest. That's really the theme of the day, as usual. And we're going to make this one, make it $599 instead, which to me stands out as one of those great big values we love. So it is here for one caller, stays in the yellow, but we'll size it for you, and you can wear it anywhere you want on the hand because it's got that versatility of that unique design, really side to side. So keep in mind, you've got the all pave, except for that one bigger prong set yellow diamond in the center of the floral, and then the other one is the champagne diamond that is bezel set on the other side. So really great look overall. Of course, it's giving you a lovely combination of different colors. Boy, it's funny how it's yellow gold with mostly yellows and champagnes, but isn't it the pinks that stand out the most? And it's like you've got that beautiful, I see specifically the bottom floral and also the right side as you look at it here. Those petals have some really distinctive pinks right in the more or less the middle. So it's a beautiful ring, great collector's piece, and a great way to add a lot of diamonds in those unique fancy colors to your collection without spending a lot of money to do so. Now, I have to let you know there's a huge Alexandrite, and well, there's no way, really. It says, wow, I would have predicted this was much bigger. We've got a great fancy cut in a pendant. Now, it's a heart-shaped pendant, but it's actually a trillion cut stone, so I'll flash this because this is so new and fresh, and yet it is, look at that. Wow, that's a good Alexandrite when it's already showing up more purple than it is green. So that's going to be here as well. And then I have the big Congolese. Would you like our beautiful designer ring is gone? Thank you so much. Here's a fun one that's discounted. This is kind of a cool critter design that I know we've missed of late. I mean, remember how we had fights the other day over our panda? Our panda was here, a panda ring, and oh my goodness, there were so many people. If only I had 50 of those. But we thought, let's bring out anything else that's critter related, anything else that's cute and tells a story and really has some personality to it. And that does. Now, I just wanted to show you upright because it is a pendant. So you're going to put your favorite chain behind it, and it's going to be item number 112-4049, so 4049. Big turquoise as the centerpiece here. It is a 260 Sleeping Beauty, but then white diamonds and a black diamond. The black diamond is the eye. The white diamonds are the feathers on the top of the head and then also the tail feathers, but also look at the texturing done to emulate feathering around the body of this bird. Then you've got that beautiful texture to the tree bark finish that it is perched upon. And it's going to be, well, 7 points in the black diamond individual stone, 23 points in the white diamonds as well. And there is your bail. So it's that hidden bail that's going to sit right behind the top portion so that it sits like this on the neckline. First, I'll just measure it for you on the hand. Then we'll show it on the neckline so you get an idea of what that's all about. We'll get you a reference on the size, but what a value it's going to be because we have a new markdown on this one. It's been here before, 1.25 inches top to bottom, as you can see there, and we're ready to blow it out right now. So you're getting Sleeping Beauty variety turquoise. We love that. That's our top quality of turquoise out there. Then we're going to show it on the neckline for you as well, so you can see it from a distance and just read how it's going to look from a little further away for you. And then let's go back up close and bring you that huge value you want to see, where it's going to be better than, oh, I'm excited about this one because it's going to be a lot better than $1,000. Actually, we're going to take this one down real quick, $300 extra off, and we'll make it $699 and see who's got our only, I think it's our only critter design left. And by the way, Tim, good morning. Who got that fabulous floral ring? Who? Mary? Thanks, Mary. All right, way to go, Mary. Thanks for being with us early. She's got the goods. So we'll get to that Alexandrite coming up. And also a new gold quartz is here in a fabulous designer mounting. We have seen very few gold quartz set the way this one we have today is. And then I feel like, Tony, what do you think? Should we bring out the Congolese now? Because I know when I was showing, even Tone, our director, I was showing him earlier, and he was like, wow, that is a really good stone. And it is. Wait till you see this blue-green. So who wants more blue in their Congolese stone? Like overwhelmingly so. Like 70-30 blue to green. I'm going to show it to you. This is a really fabulous new one. It's item number 112-4604. Yep. That is, out of all of the Congolese that I've had the pleasure of presenting, this is the most unique stone in that it's got this elongated emerald cut, because some emerald cuts can be a little bit more, not square, they're always supposed to be rectangular, but some are a little bit more elongated and kind of towering like this one is. But it's this beautiful color and clarity, but it's really about the blues more than the greens. I mean, just to show you, we've got some Congolese stones we've had of late that have been very much like more of almost an emerald variety, almost like they tend to look like a diopside or a tsavorite kind of color. And I think a lot of us, if we're looking for the similarities to the paraiba, we want that blue-green color. So Congolese is here with this really fabulous, overwhelming blue. It's going to be a 2 carat 78, so it's also a good size compared to where we normally are, which typically these are usually topping out about 1.5 carats or so. So it's pretty exciting to get one that's almost 3 carats like this is. Then you get the 49 points in diamonds, and check it out. It's a whole halo around the actual emerald cut, but then you're also getting that triple split shank, and that's, again, really good thought process there, because it is that elongated stone. So to really balance it and set it up properly, they didn't just want to give it one skinny little band. They instead gave it that really special triple split, so it widens up towards the sides of that emerald cut and gives it a really nice balance when it's on the hand. And of course, that's also involving a lot more diamonds for you too. So 49 points, it actually can be changed in the gold color as well. So if you'd rather have it in the yellow or the rose, you are free to do that. But here's what we've got instead of a value like, you know, these have been usually $49.99 for this size. And tried and true favorites usually go, I mean, pretty much every single one that we've ever shown is gone. They don't last very long. They are one of a kind. There are no two stones that are exactly alike because of the way they mix the ratio of the colors, because of the way the different cuts also play with the colors differently. And this is an example of that, where maybe it's partly because also it's not only a more 70-30 blue to green respectively, but it's also about the emerald cut really showing that off. The emerald cut really does that. So you get those beautiful, almost like neon lights, right? We all see those custom made neon signs, right? That's a whole business, right? Everyone's got the custom made neon signs. It's almost like there were neon signs put inside of this stone. That's what it looks like. And those bars or those step facets you see just completely light up the way these are doing that, and that's what it's all about. So you get that really beautiful look and glow that we want from all these really rare tourmalines, like the neon stone certainly, and this one giving its own life. And we'll show you, look at this. I mean, this is really fun here, because that's what, when I say like, let's give the stone some light so it can give us life, that's what I'm talking about right there. So that's what happens when that stone faces directly up to your eye level. See what's happening there? And it's just fascinating to get almost a little bit of golden hue as well coming through. It's nowhere near $49.99. We have one great piece. And I love also that again, now I'm seeing the triple split shank almost replicates all those different beautiful linear lines we're seeing through the stone as well. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I love it in the white gold. I wouldn't change a thing, but that gives you a little size perspective. And then you can see how that elegant elongation is really wowing you, and it's going to be better than even 49 or 39 or 29. There's a reason it's here 13 minutes into the show, and that is because it is one of those values. We're marking it down. This is one of the most, I think it's the second most affordable I've ever brought to you. So if that gives you any hint or indication of how important it is to be on the lines, it's not even $29.99, or we could take it to $19.99, which is usually where a 1.5 carat's going to top out. We're doing better than that. So you're getting nearly double the size for the price you're paying of what you normally get. Plus you're getting the most blue that we have. And it's interesting, even the way the crown facets at the top and the bottom are reflecting. Do you see that? They're reflecting those beams of light. It is stunning. And truly, that's what tends to be what everyone's asking for more so, is they want the more blue, that bigger dosage of blue, and you're getting that here. It's not even $19.99 though, so we've got one. It's a big Saturday morning or afternoon, depending on where you are, and this is the day where even, yes, brand new goes on sale. We're really, again, temperatures rise, prices drop. That tends to be what happens. Summer season dictates that we put everything on sale, even bigger and better sale event prices than you're even used to seeing, which of course we're the leader in that front, right? So how about another $500 off? And we'll make it $14.99 instead. So an instant $500 coupon that just happened right here, right now, to get that stone. So that is, yes, and in a fabulous 50-point diamond mounting as well. And then we've got, let's bring out the gold quartz next, because that's going to be super affordable, and I know we can't keep those in stock either. And then we have a really pretty, for our freeform opal lovers, if you love a beautiful bright blue green, get ready in a pendant. We got a great designer pendant for you in some opal inlay. And then again, in about an hour. The countdown is on. We're going to talk midpoint of the show, which is 11:30 Pacific, and that's 1:30 Central Time. That's 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to have the deal of not the day, not the year, the deal that is going to absolutely disrupt the diamond industry. We're going to have that coming up, a value we've never brought, an opportunity we've never had, and it's our 5-stone huge diamond band ring, the largest we have in stock. So that's going to be coming up as well. So remember, if you missed the announcement at the beginning of the show, 5-stone diamond band, you know which one it is, except it's not the small version, it's the biggest one we do, and it's right here. Look at how stunning that is, and that's not even in focus. That's the 5-stone, brings those stones all the way across the top of the hand. Those are the 30 pointers each that you're getting all the way consistently top or side to side. So it's going to be the biggest value we had in diamonds, I think, ever, and I can speak for 8 years here. So that's a lot of diamond values I've had, certainly, but that one's going to top them all. So our Congolese stone, wow, that's unusual. We don't see those stick around very often. At this moment, it's still here for you if you'd like to grab it. Keep calling if you have any requests as well. If we can always get those for you also. But we're going to talk about a really special Alexandrite. And by the way, I do have a copper-bearing stone. So if you want to get a stone that actually has and has been authenticated as copper content and copper bearing, so it is paraiba, I did bring out a very special green stone. It is the bright neon greens. I've had 2 lately. I've had 2 in the last 2 weeks, and they've been smaller. We had a 3.5 carat, and then we also had a 1.5 carat thereabouts. So this is the big one. This is the one we've been waiting for, total museum stone. Although, full transparency, I don't know of a museum that has a 7.5 carat stone like this. And yet, it's going to be another one of those major moments for value. So that's going to be coming up as well. So if you're a fan of the paraibas and you want that green material that's ultra neon, let me just give you a little preview. Because this is what happens when you get copper bearing. Look what, oh yeah, see, I told you that is, hold on, let's get a little smudgy-wudgy off of it. That's an important stone. It's item number 112-4594, just to show you what happens when, oh yeah, you got the best of the best of the best. I may need to go ahead and just get some water on that just so we can really give it a good cleaning and polishing. But look at how beautiful. Got a touchy zoom today. But look how stunning that is. What do you think of that stone? So that's just one of those that I recommend if you've already been missing out on a couple of those greens that we've had, those bright neon greens, which you know have more copper, so they tend to be ultra luxury as far as collectors are concerned. That's the 748 with 1.5 carats in diamonds. So just a little mention on that, because that is one of those that is going to be very exciting to see out the door. Let's take a look at our gold quartz, though. And it is, yes, I believe the first one we've had with pink diamonds. So we've done a number of them with the yellow diamonds, which of course makes sense because you have gold that is 24 karat pure gold running through it. So the natural, usually combination, if we're going to go a little wild, is to put yellow diamonds. But I really wouldn't have expected it, but look how beautifully different it is. And I really love the combination when you see it like this, where it's got the pink diamonds and the white diamonds, and then there's 2 different elevations to the way those diamonds are set. And it's going to be 112, 46, 46. So it's a beautiful gold quartz. It's going to be our 144 pear shape. Then you get 17 points in the pink diamonds and another 15 points in the white diamonds as well. So how great is that you're getting even more of the pink diamond material than the white diamonds, which are certainly more rare. So 15 and 17, or rather 17 and 15 if we want to go pink to white there. That's usually how we build it. And then you've got this great way that it sets with this almost rippled effect of, it's almost like there's a wake behind that stone of that stunning pear shape, which the lapidary, great job there, really making the gold through the quartz the focal point, making that centered up through the stone, creating this. Mother Nature created the pattern. I almost feel like I'm seeing a little animal in the design. It's almost like when you look at clouds, and I'm sure there's a name for it, where you start to see things and see shapes and see figures and you see silhouettes when you look at abstract things. And yet this feels like always you're getting a stone with some personality to it, because every stone is going to be distinctive and different, and they're all unique. And yes, there's going to be patterns that from first glance you might just notice it for the gorgeous gold color, but of course that is 24 karat precious metal within that quartz gem. So it's really impressive. Take a look at it again. And then pink and white diamonds are one of its kind like that. And we're going to take you on a little bit of a major tour de force of value today, because this one should be, we're looking at a $29.99 price tag. It's going to be so much better. It does stay as is. So you're going to get a little rose gold, a little white gold, and then of course you get a little yellow gold too. Not in the way the ring is set, but of course in the stone. So really that's considered a tricolor piece actually. Getting all 3 gold colors, just one happens to be embedded in the gemstone itself. And it's only going to be $9.99 if you'd like to have it. And of course, 2 fun ways to wear it. And yet, if you're thinking, wait a minute, that band is only on one side, I'm used to seeing bands run right through the middle of a setting. Well, there are fun ways to wear it, and yet it really does give you, while still being classic, it looks more distinctive than your typical style rings that we've seen over and over again. And that's what I think we can admire about it and love about it so much, is that there's one way to wear it, where your stone pear-shaped point is going to face away. You can flip it around just like so, and then get that look too, which looks a little more upright like we had it on the wheel. But you can play with it, and then think about it. If you've got other rings that you want to adapt to it, you can put those on the other side, kind of create a unique look every time you set out to wear it. Like think Wonder Ring, how that would kind of set within here, and it wouldn't be up close, it would sit at a distance, but think about how beautiful that would be. And so you're creating your own shapes and your own designs and your own kind of motif every single day with this one ring. And so it really is a fabulous way to get something that, yeah, takes you outside the box a bit, but a really important stone. So $9.99 if you like it, one only there. Then we're going to get to our yellow diamond necklace that's new. Got the, let's bring out, should we just bring out the big Alexandrite? That stunning purple color that's happening. We have that amazing, amazing piece. So we flashed it. It's got so much yellow diamond weight. We'll see that coming up. It's 112-4613. And then also, well, the tourmaline lovers of the world are in for a treat. We've already seen two great ones. We saw the blue green out of the Congo. We saw the beautiful green that's out of Mozambique. Have you ever seen, though, a tourmaline that is a true, pure Padparadscha color like that? Let me tell you something. If you ever wanted a 6-carat Padparadscha, I'll be honest, you're probably never going to find one. I've not seen one. That would be the way to get the look of, but through a tourmaline, so you can get that bigger size, like a 6-carat plus, like what we're bringing. So let's move on to the Alexandrite, and then that Padparadscha tourmaline. That one's going to fly as soon as we put that up, or you can just call right now, and we'll just show it to you, give you your own individual presentation. But look how stunning this is. And stop everything you're doing right now, even if you're a little distracted. I know it's a busy weekend, but look at how beautiful this is in a trillion. Now, interestingly enough, you know it's a heart-shaped design. So you can see that. They've gone all out with that distinctive heart-shaped design to the yellow and the white diamonds around it. But they are some of the most vivid, bright, intense yellows we've ever seen. You're also getting 4613 is the number, and it's a 39 point. It's a trillion. But let me tell you, from a distance away, anything further than this up-close view we're giving, it looks like a heart shape because it's set that way. So you see even the first halo, the second halo, the third halo, they all have those distinctive heart-shaped properties. So it reads to the eye, and it's got the right proportions and dimensions, but even though there's no cleft to the stone, it is technically a trillion. It reads to the eye as a heart shape, which finding a heart-shaped Alexandrite would be one of the bigger challenges that you could ever ask for in the gem trade. Now, we've got our 39-pointer 100% color change. You've got also 82 points in the yellow. This is another example like our gold quartz, where the colors of diamonds are going to be far outweighing the white diamonds, and we love that upgrade. So 82 points on the yellows, then you're getting another 48 points in the white diamonds. So carat 30 overall total weight. Let's take a look at it on the hand next, because this is for my heart-shaped gals, obviously, and we get it. You know, this is why we offer them. There's a lot of ladies who love them, and that's what this is made for. But of course, that look, I mean, see what I mean by you would never not know that that's not a heart-shaped Alexandrite. It's stunning. Then of course, here's what it looks like lengthwise. It's going to be an inch top to bottom, including the bail. And then, are you ready for this? We're going to blow it out right now. We'll show it to you on the neckline as well. But this is one of those, you cannot miss this moments, because if you think another one's going to come around like it, I don't think so. That would be a real challenge. And so, and again, to get that size, look how beautiful that is. You can see how it's going to look even from a distance away, and really going to be, I mean, there's something about this heart-shaped theme overall. And did you see how purple it got? In a little lower light, it's already turning really bright purple, which is amazing. And you can see on the outskirts here, when it's close up, it's kind of fighting with the lights here. It wants to be that green-blue, but it's also already changing through the core of the stone to the purples, which is what's going to be a total transformation if it's in that proper incandescent light. So we have one. It's my promise to make it affordable, even when you're getting a carat 30 in diamonds, where most of them are the really lavish upgraded yellows. How about this? Better opportunity, one individual caller. That's probably obvious, and it's not going to be $69.99 where it should be. That's the price you should pay for a piece this extraordinary, this rare. We're taking it a lot lower, so significantly so. So come on in, because I think I've got to surprise you with these Saturday sale markdowns. We really have to do that. So this is your opportunity. Give us a call. Do not wait. It's not $69. You know, this is going to be one of those that a lot of people are probably hoping to own, and with this value that I'm going to give it, just to, you know, make sure the show gets rolling here, we have got a markdown that's already brought down to $49.99. That's $2,000 of savings. What if I help make it a lot more affordable? Because at $5,000, it still might sit here. I have two ways to go about this. We can hope to just get it that $49.99 price and then maybe perhaps have the opportunity to show it somewhere down the line, or we can commit to moving it right here, right now to one caller. I'd rather do that. And there's one way to make sure that happens. It's simple, it's easy, and it means a bigger markdown. And that's what I'm here to do. It's why I show up to do these shows. Let's make this accessible. Not just, oh, hey, that's a beautiful piece. That's nice for somebody who has more money than they know what to do with. But when we make it accessible, when it's a stone that you know, Alexandrite's one of the rarest in the world. It's top color change. You can see it happening already. And you've got this incredible mounting that is finished like it is in the yellow gold. You see the backing there. Solid through the back, perched up high a little bit so you get elevation over the neckline. But it's not even $49, $39, $29.99. This is the value I want to provide so that we can get this one home and do it quickly. And then don't forget, I know y'all are waiting for that big 5-stone band. That's coming up in about an hour. We're an hour and 4 minutes away, but who's counting besides me? Hopefully we all are, because it's not going to be something that lasts. If you knew how limited I was, you'd set alarms, you'd make sure you're here with us right there at that moment, because it is going to fly. But here's what we're going to do instead on the Alexandrite with the diamonds. It's not even $2,500. We just keep on going. You know that should be more. It's a great, crazy cool stone that's also giving you durability. Not like that's an issue when it's a pendant, but we're going to make it only $1,999 for that Alexandrite pendant, and that is it. So come on in. There's also going to be, we have a kunzite, we have a yellow sapphire that's new, we have a gorgeous more green stone in the Congolese, we have an outstanding blue zircon is here, but $19.99 for Alexandrite in a stone that is a rare cut like that is. And does that not read custom? Because everybody who sees that piece, whether they know jewelry inside out as an industry or not, everyone knows that's a custom piece. That's not something that you just walked into a store and there were 5 dozen of them sitting in a cabinet and they were all over in every store location. That reads as 100% totally just completely custom. You know that. And the yellow diamonds are a step or really 2 or 3 shades brighter than they even usually are here. So that's a really important piece at $19.99. Let's keep on moving. Big summertime show here, and we're so glad you're here to be a part of it. And with the half an hour of the first half hour already gone, let me show you something else. And we do have an evil eye design returning, but this is one of those that we're going to have to make quick work of. And I have the way to do that. When we're looking at a stone that is a pink zircon in the middle, that is a beautiful pink zircon cushion cut. This is the stone that there is no more remaining, none. We have no more stones. We brought in every single stone. This was back 2020. 2020, it was January, so it was kind of a really exciting time as far as we were all probably looking forward to 2020, and then that was before everything really kind of changed, and yet we had one of the more exciting discoveries of modern day with a Ceylon find that is zircon. But of course, the difference was it was the color of these zircons. Now, most of the colors that came out of this Sri Lankan mine were actually more of an orangey bronze brown, known as hyacinth zircon. That's it's a pretty zircon, it's a rare zircon color, but this is a step up. And so what we did was we had arrangements with the miners that were on the ground at that locale. And every time one of these rare pieces of the crystal material that's natural, every time it was of this pinky raspberry red tone, we had an agreement to get the stones here. So we brought them here individually sometimes. They would be sent across the world in individual arm boxes, like when I say, you know those like armored boxes that are really, again, you know something important and valuable is on the inside? That's how they would be shipped directly from Sri Lanka to us, because that was the kind of demand we had for these stones. We could not get enough of them. We could not keep them in stock. It was such a priority to bring them as fast as we could to our collectors, and we did. Those days are over, though. That mine is tapped. As far as any pink material, there is no more. So you've got an opportunity and a rare one to just get a piece. We just released from the vault. It was kind of in that, it was actually in a spot it shouldn't have been, so we didn't even realize that this last pink zircon was here, but we're really excited it is. So it's going to be a fabulous piece that's also got a lot of diamond weight. So are you ready to see a little bit more about it and get familiar with the details? Take a look at it. It's our new find. We're still calling it the new find, even though right now it's kind of the old find because it's done. But I digress. This is going to be 112-4627. And you've got a beautiful zircon in the middle. That's going to be a 125 on that cushion cut. Of course, one of the things the stone all across the board, the whole family is known for, double refraction. So you're getting a lot of that here, and you see that. And also, it's a carat 25 with a couple of pink diamonds, 5 points in the pink diamonds. There's actually 2 on each side. Then you've got the white diamonds, but hear me out. It's a carat 03 just in white diamonds. A carat 03. That's a really extraordinary mounting. It's one of our better ones. It's one of our bigger ones. And then in the addition of the pink, so you go from that lighter pink to that brighter pink. In the middle, kind of a cranberry fuchsia tone. Then you've got the rose and the white gold that mix. Now, one thing it does have to stay as is, and we'll show you even, I want to get closer. Look at that. Isn't that a great piece? So you've got the zircon flashing away. You've got this stunning pink and white diamond weight. And we're talking double halo diamonds all the way down the sides, even going past the halfway mark of the band. And I really wanted you to see, this is a stone that's not always going to give great clarity. This one has it. So all of that said, we've got a $39.99 pink zircon ring that I think if you're newer to this show, you might have gone, I mean, the fact is they've been so few and far between of late that we haven't even seen many. So if you're newer to our show, this could be your first pink zircon that you've ever witnessed or seen in jewelry. Here's what we're gonna do. Start the show off right as far as we're only half an hour in, and this should never happen. I know the rules against, you know, we typically have to wait to do something like what I'm about to do till further into the show, at least hour number 2 or 3. We're gonna go ahead and put this on the auction block, because I really want to see who's out there, and more importantly, give you a huge value that you've been waiting for and wanting, so that in this kind of last opportunity of pink zircon, you've still got a chance. And then after this, it's going to be bye-bye, they're gone. So let's make sure you have a chance to own it right now, and there's your price tag. So if you're thinking, well, it's great value already, what could we possibly do to make that any better? Well, that's the problem. We should not be straying 1 penny from where it's at right now. But the fact is, we're going to see who's out there and give you a big break here for our early birds. So that's what we're doing. And that's going to be $3,000 to start or $2,500 to start. Keep in mind, there is a carat 08 of your mix of pink and white diamonds together. And it's not going to be $3,000 to start or $25 or $2. I'm going to start at $1,500 only. We're going to start there. We're going to go up in $10 increments, so that makes the increments really easy. And it's going to obviously stay as is, but then you can choose your size. So whatever the ring size you need is, you got it coming your way. So when you win the auction, you get all those extra bonus benefits. You get the free shipping and the free sizing. And in this one, again, staying the way it is as far as gold color or colors. But $1,500 for a carat 25. They are mined out. They're super rare. They're super exotic. We know all these things. And now you're getting it set in one of the most grand ways possible with the pink and the white diamonds. And you can't sleep on those 5 points in pink diamonds, because it's only the 4 stones, and 2 are bigger and 2 are smaller. So they're really high-end pink diamonds. But let's take a look at it and go 15 and see if we've got anybody ready to shop the discounts today, because this is the day you're going to get a lot of them. And I know it's tempting to wait because everyone wants to shop, and I don't have a diamond ring for everybody. I don't. Coming up, we're now less than an hour away from the big 5-stone diamond band that you have to have. We're going to totally break the industry when it comes to diamonds, and we're not going to just go ahead and we're not going to go and settle for lab grown. We don't do that. So we're going to bring you the real deal VS Diamonds in the grandest ring of them all that you will love. And I love the way it stacks too, and you may need to get 2 of them because they stack beautifully. But anyway, we're at 15. Nope, we don't have 15. So let's try something different. Let's go even lower than $1,500. This is a true test to see what's going on a Saturday morning. Who's with us? Who's ready to shop the discounts? Who's ready to get the deals? That's what we're going to find out. Not 15, not 14, not 13, not 12. Again, I can't make this mounting with a carat 08 in pink and white diamonds in solid gold for this price tag. And we're not done discounting the open, because if we don't have a call yet, it means we got to go lower, and we will, and we're going to see what happens. And if you want pink zircon, I bet you most people watching probably don't have one yet, because it's just that exotic and that rare. So if you are ready to own one of the best and get that double refraction that fires like a diamond, but even better, and you get the pink and the white diamonds around it, it's not going to be $1,200 or $1,100. We're going to start at $1,000. That is it. $1,000. $10 increments only, and let's find out who's ready to shop with us today and get some major values. Like I said, when the temperatures go up, the prices come down. I've been doing this 22 years. This is what happens every summer season. So we have to fight that where people are on the go and moving about and doing things and gone. I'll tell you what, we really fight back with some really big opportunities, and this is one of them. So here we are looking for $1,000 to get this started. I sure hope we do. And let me try it on for you as well so you can see this is a classic setting. We do really just cater to the fact it's a square cushion. So you get the square cushion stone, but then that double halo around it immediately is going to emphasize that. Then you have the split shank. Then you have the pink diamonds. Yes, natural pink diamonds, 2 round brilliants wedged in between that split of the shank. And we are looking for $1,000. Say it's not so. If we don't get the open on this, I say we all leave, cancel the show, go to brunch. or watch baseball or do something like that. I don't know. What do people do on Saturday mornings? I assume something like that. Sports, brunch, maybe out, you know, enjoying time, right? Enjoying a little leisure time. Well, we are looking at, see, my leisure, the thing that calms me the most, my therapy is shopping. Shopping is my therapy. And it gets a little bit, I will say, if I'm being honest, when I'm doing this kind of shopping and facilitating your shopping at values like this, it's a little bit stressful. It's a little anxiety inducing, I must say, because the prospect of selling something like this at $1,000 is really a little bit like awe-inspiring. Like what are we up against today if we're gonna be down to $1,000 and not get an open? I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out if we have the open because hopefully there's somebody thinking about it, maybe not. All right, so I can move on, or do we have the open? We have $1,000? It looks like we do have $1,000. I think. Yes? Okay, we have $1,000. We got it. So now we're looking for $10 increments. The ring will sell. And it's not too late to get in because we just got the open and then we give it the obligatory 2 minutes. So are you ready? Because we don't want anyone to miss out. So we always give you like a fair and final warning that you got a last 2 minutes to dial in because you can steal the ring too. Just because someone's stealing it now at $1,000 doesn't mean you can't sweep on in and put in a next bid. 1010 would be the next bid, by the way, and get your own steal and get a great pink zircon on the way to you. So our last call is, we just got the open. Do we need to look at the ring before we do the 2 minute final? Let's take a look at it one more time. Again, a carat 08 in diamonds. All the which way. This is more than halfway down the sides with those white diamonds. Am I crowding it too much? I just really wanted to get in and show you because these are not always clean stones. The zircon family struggles a little bit with clarity, so there's a little bit of room for the piece to breathe, but I just really wanted to get in close to take a look at how amazing that clarity is. Tony, if you're hearing anything in the back, don't be alarmed. I was told earlier that they're doing major construction right behind our wall here. So like major construction. So we shouldn't be alarmed if like a bulldozer comes in or something like that. So I know I'm hearing a lot of weird things. So don't be alarmed, Tony. I don't know if you got that memo. But better yet, the way this auction is going, could someone go outside and tell the bulldozer to just come right on in? We're just bulldozing jewelry pricing here. That's all we're doing. So we've got $1,000 and we're looking for, okay, let's give it a final clock. I got to. Maybe we're not going to get a lot of activity or a lot of bidding or a lot of bidders. So let's give it a final moment, 2 minutes. It's going to be our last call to get you in on this one where, again, you don't want to wait because then you wait, it's too late and the whole thing. And then you're always going, oh, the ring that could have been. Oh, the value that got away, right? There was always that one that got away. We just don't want that to happen because that can be heartbreaking. As a shopper who's had that happen, let me tell you, I still shed tears to this day over things that I've missed out on. And it's not a good, pleasant feeling. And it's one thing if it's just something that you might find again. Let me tell you something, you're not finding this again. Whether it's the ring, we know because the pink zircons are gone. So the mine is no longer. And we've got what we've got, and that's it. But even if there wasn't another pink zircon that magically popped up, would it be this kind of value for a carat 08 and pink and white diamonds? Heck no. So we are at $1,000 only. We're going to give it a final 2 minute clock. That just means you have to start dialing now because that's the phone number to do it. In 2 minutes, when the clock hits 0, it's done, it's gone, it's going to be sold, and you still got a chance to really steal the ring because it's a $39.99 ring right here. Like I'm supposed to get $4,000 today. So let's take a last look. 2 minutes on the clock, and we'll move right along. What a day this could be. Oh yeah, what a day it could be. So we still have our Congolese tourmaline from earlier, that gorgeous blue-green emerald cut, emphasis on the blue. We still have a couple great designer pieces here, but right now, keep an eye on the clock with 1:35 remaining now, and take a look on the hand again. No choices to make on the gold. You're getting rose, you're getting white together. It's just a little bit of rose gold. It's just that subtle extra detail of having the center stone set in the rose and then the pink diamond set in the rose gold. The rest is going to give it contrast with the white diamonds in the white gold, and we are at $1,000. We've got 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. That is it. So it's time to start dialing because there is a delay to the broadcast, so just make sure you are dialing furiously to get in before that clock hits 0. Otherwise, unfortunately, we have to keep you out of the auction. We don't want to do that when we are still tiny increments, super, super low open, and in danger of selling it at that. So here we go. Last chance, last call, under the 1 minute mark now. And got to go ahead and show you one more time up close. Boy, that's a vibrant, isn't that a cool stone? It's even almost, when you look at the cushion cut, it's got a cut that almost reminds me, remember the flower ring we started with, where it had that like quatrefoil pointed design? I feel like the center of this cushion cut square is still giving a little bit of this almost star-like or floral-like pattern in the faceting of the stone. So it's really, and it just boldens and brightens that whole piece. All right, so here we go. Last chance, last call. 20 seconds remaining. Anybody thinking about it? Anybody thinking about, do we have 1010 or more? Any power bids out there? I mean, half off would still be $2,000. We're a long way away from that. So you can see there is a serious value happening. We're right now 75% off. If I told you if I just told you pick a piece today, you can take any piece you want for 75% off, that'd be pretty exciting. That'd be pretty fabulous, right? Well, you're getting that opportunity right now to get 75% off of this ring. That's what it is. Oh my goodness. Never seen anything like it. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. Do we have 1,010 or more? And then I'm getting ready for the opal pendant of the day. Oh, is it pretty? Wait till you see the opal inlay. Yeah, this one's coming up with a, oh my goodness. Wow, that's pretty. Okay, so we'll see that next, but let's see if we've got 1010. 1010 or more. Anybody else? You got it? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. Well, we'll bring this one out because this is the opal inlay piece, and I was just admiring, you can actually put your chain through just about any aspect of this piece. So this does not have to be the top point necessarily. You've got bails throughout the piece here, so you can get creative with the way you actually frame this on your neckline. It's item number 112, 4489. So here's what we're going to offer. We've got this gorgeous inlay. It's interesting, inlay is a little different, and we actually have a carat weight here, which is usually we don't on the inlay, but it's going to prove to you that we know that opals always are going to weigh less than they look like they weigh. This is 36 points. Now, wait till you see it from a distance and see the size of the inlay pieces that are 3 separate free-form stones essentially, and then that's inlaid into these beautiful burnished styles with the gold surrounding it, and then you get 68 points in diamonds. It's like a twofer. It looks almost like 2 pendants have come together here. This beautiful wave design reminds me a little bit of a paisley print. It just is stunning, but it's also going to sit in an elongated fashion. It's going to be north to south on the neckline. So we're taking a look at it. Let me show you the length measurement here as well. And then we're going to throw in the chain. So even though the bail is traditionally up top, I think that's how you'd wear it. But look, you've got options. You could put the chain here or here or here or here. So if you want to reverse it from where it's going to sit on my hand, you can. You've got some great options here. And then are we really throwing in? Oh, we are. Oh my goodness. We've got a chain here. It's not just any chain. It's the chain with the 2 diamonds. So we do have a chain that comes complete with 2 bezel set diamonds there, which you can obviously choose to put side by side or put 2 on one side if you want to, but that's a great looking piece. And again, 68 points is the diamond weight, stays in the yellow gold. Here's your length on the pendant overall, which is going to be about 1.25 inches there from top to bottom. And then we'll show it to you from a distance. But this comes with this chain, which also has not just diamonds, but also adjustability and diamond cutting. So you've got the 16, 17, and 18. With that premium closure, which is the lobster claw. So there's a lot to love about this piece, and the chain is just one of them. But that chain brings it all. I mean, that's just deluxe. It's exactly what we want to see. And now that it's in a little lower light, you can really see the glow of those opals. And then notice it's not just blues and greens, but you're actually getting one of the segments of the inlay has a lot of red and golden color as well, which is very tough to achieve. And so there you can see it. So really, even the bottom, they really all do. As you move it, you see there's some golden, orange, and yellow and red properties that come through on really all 3 of the sections of inlay. But all that said, supposed to be $49.99. Let's help you out. Then I think we'll get to that Padparadscha colored tourmaline. But this is a great way to go. And it's just one, and it's just yellow gold. And we're going to throw in the chain. You're paying absolutely nothing for the chain. I promise you that. Yes. Good. The Congolese emerald cut's gone. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. And it just leaves us with the Alexandrite heart-shaped pendant, the gold quartz, and the little bird. The bird pendant, the bird on the branch. And here we go. This one's actually going to be, you know what, skip it. $44.99. It's not. I'll give you $3,000 extra off. It's only $1,499 only. That's it. And take that carat weight with the proverbial grain of salt, because it really looks like so much more. That one is gone. Thank you so much. Let's get to our beautiful Padparadscha. Oh my goodness, a lesson in how quickly, now that we're really starting to heat up the show here, things are gonna go very, very quickly. This mounting is new and it's deluxe. You're not even seeing all of the greatest properties of this mounting quite yet. The item number is 4652. And that is a true, best way I can describe it is with another gem term. It's Padparadscha color. It's a tourmaline though. Padparadschas are sapphires, but they are known to be a very, I think when we say that to a gem lover, when you say the word Padparadscha, you particularly envision, especially if it's deluxe or ideal, you envision a certain color blend, and that is pink and orange together. So usually this exact color. But that is not something that, this is obviously not sapphire. I would never have a Padparadscha that's 6 carats in size. This is a 621 tourmaline, so it's giving you a much bigger size than really you're going to achieve with a sapphire. It does have those blends of colors. If you had an ideal 50-50 split of essentially the pink and the golden orange, well, that's exactly what this results in, but it's also super clean. So you're getting, even though, let's face it, it's even more rare to get a Padparadscha color in a tourmaline stone. That's exactly what's happening here. So that is extremely important. And I think for the tourmaline collectors out there, a lot of times it's not unusual for a tourmaline to blend colors together. They will, because there are thousands of identified colors of tourmaline out there. But this blend is not something you see very often. And so as we take a look at it here, it's got a few little details I want to show you from the sides, which are, Andy, do we want to check and see if we have any other inlay pendants like that? Because I see we had several people miss out. So we could always just go see. You never know if there's something maybe for Sunday or Monday or Wednesday or Thursday that we can bring out for you that's pre-planned for a future show. But look at this. It's giving me great key vibes a little bit, but it is what you guys know. I love this, where detail, detail, detail on the sides, the basket, the undergallery. And when we say undergallery, look at that. Do you see how the diamonds go straight on down to the actual ring's base there? So it is diamonds leading up. When you see the profile of the ring, which I will show you, it was like trying to do it on its own here, and it is. So this is what we're talking about. These almost linked designs that create that basket work all the way around are connected with pave. The side profile of the band is also done with pave, and that leads right down to the base of the basket, which is also done in pave. And take a look, the other side is the same way, of course, and we only have one, and the diamond weight is 69 points. So hugely important stone. I do like that you can just peer within these open basket cutouts and see the stone, because we usually only elevate a stone as is necessary. So you basically want to elevate it because they've got this depth to it, right? Most cuts have depth to it besides the cabochon. They've got depth to the stone, so you have to elevate it so that obviously that culet of the stone is not up against your skin. Well, this is kind of fun to be able to see in and see so much beauty of your gem from the side profile as well as the top. And then it's got that smudge. So let me go ahead and polish that up, and then we're going to try it on. But this is going to be a really quick one to go. What a stunning example of tourmaline that you would never, I mean, right there, you can see it. Bright flashes of golden yellows coming through. It's pinks and oranges together. It is so outstanding. It stays in white gold because, well, designer mounting. With that kind of detail, cannot make another one, cannot change it up. That is labor intense. About as labor intense as any mounting we've brought you. It's not always about how many diamonds you have, but how you place them all. Where are they? How do they actually go all the way around? And if you'd like it, it's supposed to be, well, $12,999. I'm skipping that. We got to move it. That's too pretty to stay here. So I need to make it a price tag that allows it to go and quickly. And we only have, and maybe we did find, so whoever missed out on the inlay, we may have found some other options for you. So stick around. I'll show them next. Thank you so much. Who did you have? Okay, so Linda, we do have some inlay pieces. They don't have as much diamond weight, but we'll show them to you. How about this? First caller, take $10,000 off that price and make it $29.99, and we're giving it away. And you got to call quickly, because that another one that's going to be serious, like back up on the phone lines here. No question about it. When you see how that's made and how that's designed all the way around, we just took $10,000 just to make sure it goes when it's a 6 carat plus, and that is that pink and orange together, but blended perfectly. It's not a split. It's not half and half. Oh, is it? Yes, 18 karat gold. Yes, thank you. 18 karat gold on this designer piece too. And then we show the inlay. Linda or anybody else who missed out? 2 inlay pieces to share with you next. One actually looks like shell that you found on the beach. Yes. On the, oh sure, pink zircon that's already gone. Don't tell me that auction didn't happen. It did? Okay, so we're gonna try that pink zircon. I think we're just for reference here. I'm gonna try on that pink zircon ring on the hand here. And yes, apologies, that is 18 karat white gold on that tourmaline. And then of course, this one's already spoken for. Just had to show it again on the hand there for somebody. And that's our pink zircon with the pink and the white diamonds and spoken for. Here we go with the fabulous pink and orange color in the tourmaline. And that one will be going next. And then we're gonna bring out just a couple more. I mean, I like to try and help you out, and this may or may not work for you, but I just have to show you what we have in the way of inlay pieces, starting with 112305 This is a beauty, isn't it? It looks a little bit like a shell design. Let me go ahead and zoom right on back, but I want you to see here the side profile a bit, because it's actually truly, like the name implies, inlay. So this is natural opal material, but it's inlaid in, so it's all set smooth or flush to the design itself. The bail is right where I'm holding it, so it's a big bail. So actually, I think if you put the chain and you put it the other way, it would work, but this is how it's intended there with that big bezel set diamond. So again, very different look from what we had in our inlay piece earlier, but it's item number 3052, and it's a one of a kind. I'll make it affordable. This is a, now I don't have a carat weight here, but probably it's more carat weight than what we saw in the last one. Then you do have a, oh, we don't have a diamond weight either. There's not a weight mentioned. This is how designers oftentimes do it. Isn't it amazing how they do that? That designers do not. Like if I made this here, we would know. Although, I'm just wondering if that is a carat weight. I know I can see the 14K. I'm wondering what's up above it there. So wondering if they added anything, but that's a significant diamond. That's gotta be close. I mean, I'm just gonna estimate it. It's gotta be about a 10-point diamond there. And this is gonna prove it to you. Look at it from a distance away and see how that's gonna look. And of course, it's more of a slide because it's got a really good sized bail in the back. So that would work if you even have an Omega chain. I was wearing my Omega last night. I mean, I'm telling you, Omega chains, a lot of bails just don't work for those larger, wider Omega chains, which we even had our Omega chain the other day here, and it quickly sold out. This would work for it. Here's the size. It's a pendant. It's 1 inch from top to bottom, well, maybe a tad under that, maybe 7/8. And then we're gonna help you out, show it against the neckline. Again, this is really a fabulous piece here, but all we gotta do is blow it out, and that's what it looks like. And you can see even more color happens when you see it in lesser light. That's what opals do. Let's take another look at it up close and give you a great value, like $999 just to send it out. Then I'm gonna show you one other design we have. And for reference, let me leave that one here, just because I want you to be able to choose. These are very similar. You can clearly see this is from the same designer, and actually that one's an enhancer bail. So this one has a bail that opens up, so you can put it on even a little bit more broadly. You can use a lot of different chains and different, maybe it's pearls or beads, but take a look at that inlay piece. This also has the bail where I'm holding it, so it's actually gonna sit like this on the neckline. But again, an enhancer means the bail opens up. Take a look at that one. I'm gonna double check. Yeah, the other one's not an enhancer. This one is. Same kind of concept here with the inlay pieces, but then also that single diamond, which again, no carat weights. It's 3048 on this option, and then I'll hold them side by side so you can also make the best choice for you. But that is gonna be also 14K, no opal weight, no diamond weight, and there they are together. So if you wanna go a little more elongated, you go here. If you like that width and that shell design, you go here. This one's $999, and this one I'm gonna reduce even further. And that one's only gonna be, you know what, I'll make this, it's supposed to be $888. Let me just take this to a whole nother level. So that way we've got basically inlay pendants on all budgets. And this one's gonna be, I'll make it, you know what, let's make it $599 instead. Yeah, for this one. So $599, and that length, I know we saw the other one, which was about 7/8. The length on this one, a little bit more elongated, that's gonna be over an inch. So that's about 1 1/8 inch there to get that length, and then we'll show it on. You can see, yes, you're gonna take the elongated one, that one's gone, and then we're gonna show you the shell, essentially one more time. Thank you so much. And here's the shell design, which was item number 1124. Actually, 3052. Yes, Tony's got it. So that one's $9.99, which again, a little more gold weight, probably, yeah, safe to say more opal inlay as well, and then that big diamond there. So congratulations if you get it. This one's $9.99. The other one's gone. This one's here. So is our pink tourmaline. This is our pinky golden tourmaline here. One more just refresher on that. And there it is, smudge free, got all polished there. So 18K on that one, it's a beautiful piece. So highly recommend it. And then we're gonna show you, since we have only about 5 minutes till the top of the hour, and don't forget something very, very important happening in 1/2 hour. It's actually 35 minutes to be exact. We're gonna see an incredible opportunity like you've never seen before. And it's all happening at 11:30 Pacific time. The value of the year, not of the day, not of the month or the summer season. We're talking about the value of the year on a piece for literally everybody who wears jewelry will love this diamond ring. Let's take a look at this diamond necklace though. Ooh, and another chain with diamonds. Here's another necklace for you. Here's a great opportunity to get yellow and white diamonds together that wrap and swirl and create this almost figure 8 meets musical note. Just a gorgeous design here with a lot of movement. It's 1124452, and that's a combination. Once again, we're going to see more of the yellow diamond weight here. 47 points in the yellow diamonds, 20 points in the white diamonds, and comes with the chain with 2 diamonds. Yet again, we're seeing bezel set diamonds in the chain as well, and you've got a really important piece here. Now, it also is going to be something that works with a larger chain too. So if you don't want to use that more narrow chain, which is coming with it for free, but if you'd like to use something larger, something heavier, something, you know, with a bigger gauge to it, you can, because you've got all that room there on the side. And to that matter, you could also do a chain through this aspect. You could change the orientation of the piece as well. Here's what it looks like from a distance. And yes, this chain is still adjustable. It's going to have 3 different lengths you can choose from day by day. You see the wraparound design, and there are your 2 diamonds. So you see those 2 big white diamonds, and then let me show you the length. Now it almost looks, when I have it up against the skin, to me, it almost looks like it could pass for like a cursive letter J. Do you guys think so? Let's ask Jess. Do you kind of see it? Yeah, right? It could. I think it could. Anyway, let me get you the length. Yellow and white diamonds together, and here we are looking at a little over an inch, just about 1 1/8 inches there. And then we'll show it on the neckline for you as well. But that is a good one. Oh, this is pretty. And yes, we have had so many gorgeous yellow pieces, yellow diamonds galore. That's a great piece to go with it. And we've got one. So let's just blow it out before the top of the hour gets here. You get the adjustable chain. You get the lobster claw clasp. You get the yellow and the white diamonds, which total, of course, 67 points in diamonds in solid. Oh, this one, 14K, 2-tone gold. Just a little bit of, it's more just white gold, I would say. There's not really much yellow gold, which is maybe the tips of the prongs there. But here's what I'll do. We're going to make it only $999. We got 2.5 minutes until the top of the hour arrives, and what a top of the hour will bring you, and then not to be outdone by what we're bringing at the bottom of the hour, which is going to be our fabulous 5-stone, 1.5 carat, 30-point individual diamonds. Start doing, if you want to do a little search right now, you've got 32 minutes until it debuts. If you need to go look around, I don't mean run to the store, but if you want to do a quick search on a computer or phone and see what comparable pieces go for, I can tell you all day. But if you want to see it with your own eyes, what a 1.5 carat 5-stone band goes for, try to find it in any quality. We're going to bring you VS, and we're going to totally, it's my diamond industry disruptor today. So we're going to bring that coming up in just about a half an hour. We also have a gorgeous Imperial. I've got a beautiful bigger paraiba as well. This one's here at $9.99, and then I do want to show you the big tanzanite is here. We've got a 1426 oval. That's happening as well. And then don't forget, we have our bird design. We had a little birdie sitting on a branch with turquoise and diamonds earlier that was down to $6.99. I also still have the gold quartz with the pink and the white diamonds. And then we do have men's tanzanite coming up. That's actually going to be the start of our hour, because we've got a very limited, deal with the Asher cuts and the blue wing block Ds. So that's going to be coming up very quickly here. So we'll go ahead and get you set up now, get you a starting point here, and start to look at this one, because this is the top of the hour special, and for very, very good reason. And it doesn't have to be a men's ring either. There's enough gold, and Tony's loving it already. So yep, it's got the Tony seal of approval. But it's also going to be one of our better values we've ever had. And for my gals who like a lot of gold weight, I look at it this way. We haven't had many stones in Blue Wing Block D. And let me just give it a quick little polish on this side because we haven't had many Asher cuts. Overall, it's been our most limited cut. Nope, that didn't work. So let me see if I can give it a little more elbow grease here and see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that without a lot of tools up here, but look at that solid mirror finish band. This is how we're going to start the hour, which is hour number 2 of 3. And yes, there's something major, major, major happening in 30 minutes time. And so I want to remind you, if you are just tuning in, welcome first of all to our Saturday. We are live from Los Angeles, a beautiful but hot day. And we're so excited to say that, again, on this first official weekend of summer, bringing the pricing down. But nothing is going to do that better than what I have coming up at the bottom of this hour. We are now 30 minutes exactly away from seeing the Diamond Disruptor. It's going to be the diamond deal of a lifetime. It's our 5-stone diamond band. We've had it before. This is not new. This is not new. This is a classic, but it's upgraded because we usually see the 5-stone style in the 1-carat version. And this is the big version, the upgrade that we're going to do a special 1-day only opportunity on. Actually, it's going to be 1 time only, not just a day, because the fact is they're so limited, they're going to sell out. That is the, I'm looking at the quantity now, and I don't even want to tell you how few there are because I think it's going to be discouraging. Bottom line is, that's why you're here at the bottom of the hour when it debuts, so that you don't miss out, because that would be the last thing we want to happen. When you're going to see the value you're going to see, you're not going to want to miss it. And that's the ring from all the way across the room. And that's just one single row of huge diamonds that you have going across the hand. And what I love about it too is our 5-stone style in the 1-carat. They're smaller stones so they don't fill up the finger. They don't go side to side across the way when you wear it. They leave a little bit of gold on the side. This one, because the stones are so huge individually, 30 pointers, it really goes across the finger entirely. So you get that solid finger to finger contact there, which you see, it doesn't break. So that's coming up in now 29 minutes. And it's not a little discount. It's not even what I'd qualify as a big discount. It is a monumental diamond industry disruptor deal. You have basically 29 minutes if you need to do any comparison shopping. If you want to call your mom and pops, your local stores, your retailers, if you want to look online and do your own search, 1.5 carat 5-stone ring, 14 karat gold, except ours are VS. That's going to be impossible to find. Trust me, I've done the legwork. So that's going to be happening. And you may even want to tell a friend. If anybody's getting married, if anybody's getting the need for a stackable, an anniversary band, if you have an anniversary coming up, this is the style. Granted, there's a million different sizes you can get. This is the style you need. So it's happening in 28 minutes. I could literally just talk about it for 28 minutes. But we've got the Asher cut tanzanite we want to show you. That's a men's or ladies piece. But this is something you need to be here, because when that half-hour mark hits, it's going to be gone almost instantaneously. We just don't have that made to go around, sadly. So it's going to be our very, very, very big value. I'm telling you, it is going to be crazy. It'll be the whole industry, including, it's so ironic because there's a wholesale show going on right now. Most of our team is overseas right now at this wholesale show. You could not get these diamonds in wholesale. Promise you that. You could not buy the loose diamonds for the price we're going to offer it for in solid gold. So anyway, got to be here in 28 minutes for that. It's happening. You might want to get 2. Stackable, yes. Ring guards, yes. Anniversary band, wedding set. I mean, it's everything. It could be a great pinky ring, thumb ring, doesn't matter. Everybody can wear it. So let's take a look at our Asher cut. Blue Wing Block D first. This is outstanding. It is item number, and I'm so thrilled it's an Asher cut because that's the one we've seen the least. It's item number 4010, so 4010, and it will be, look at the red flashes coming through on that Asher cut. Now it actually ramps up quite literally with the diamonds. It's 36 points in the diamond weight here that wrap up and around. You see how they start a little lower on the edge of the band there, and then they're going to go up, 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 and then they ramp up, and then they wrap around, and then boom, 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 down the sides here on the other side. And it's all mirror finished gold. I know it picks up some glare here, but you can see it's all mirror finished gold, and that is a 145 Blue Wing Block D with, yes, a fully finished under gallery. Of course, any ring with that sizable amount of gold has to have the under gallery. If I'm going to stand up here and claim that, don't worry, it's comfortable, because it is, if it's got that under gallery, and that's exactly what we did right there. So you've got white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, super, super, super important value. That's why it's leading us off here at this top of the hour junction. And yet, wow, what a stone with the red flashes out of that Asher cut. Now, I also want to wear it on the hand because it is a men's or a ladies piece if you like more modern. It's sizable enough and wide enough and weighty enough that I think could be an appropriate gents ring for sure. but it's also what we call a mid-sized gents ring. So it works generally for the gals as well if you like a little bit bigger piece like this is. Now, it's a couple sizes too big, but you can see how it's going to sit just on a size reference point. You can see what kind of beautiful light the Asher cut brings as well. And here's what I'm going to do. We've got an opportunity to give you a very special price tag because it's leading off the hour, and we like to make sure that those are really those wow moments of the show. They're really standouts, and that's what this is going to be, a highlight for you. So that's what we're bringing, and of course not going to be, and this is a lot of gold on the underside, every which way around it. It's a really spectacular piece, but it's also not going to be where it's supposed to be. Have I left anything where it's supposed to be? And guess what? That will continue all day long, or at least for the next 2 hours we get together. It's not even going to be $49.99, and that's what's so important about this piece. Now remember, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. I think you really think about when there's so much gold presence. The Blue Wing Block Ds, it does serve to remind you, it really looks good in the yellow gold as well. We rarely see it on the air in yellow gold, but they look fabulous and rich in the yellow gold. So if you're a yellow gold devotee, don't hesitate to get the yellow gold as well. It'll look fabulous in yellow. Come on over and take a look at it. It's not going to be $49.99, top of the hour especial, and we are going to do so much better than even $49 or half of that price. $2,500 should be where that hangs out at the half mark. We're going to do better than that just to move it on out. You know, we haven't seen anything like this. And think about it, it's been 5.5 years of Blue Wing Block Ds. It's all we've brought exclusively here. If we brought a tanzanite out in Block D material, it's been Blue Wing Block D over the last 5.5 years. That's a lot of different pieces, and yet what we haven't had is anything much like this. It's been the departure to see a little lighter diamond weight, and then of course that beautiful heavy gold presence. So this is very modern. This is what we're seeing a lot of in the jewelry world at large, are these big statement style pieces with a lot of gold weight. When gold's expensive, like it is out the rest of the world, like $2,300 an ounce expensive, well, that means that a piece like this should be $49.99 when we already have it marked down to half, and we're not going to leave it at even $2,500. I think my most affordable gents tanzanite ever has been one that was an icon. It was very similar as far as all the carat weights are concerned, and it was here fairly recently, and it was round. It was that kind of rounded style. The whole ring was very rounded, almost like a rounded signet ring with the round stone with the halo. If that still read a little feminine to you, or maybe you like more of that squared off style that gives it more of that great flush edge, actually this would even pair up. You could even put the diamond band we've got coming up in a few minutes next to it because you've got that nice straight edge to it. But it's not going to be even what would be the record-setting price for tanzanite rings so far in men's jewelry or men's appropriate jewelry was $19.99. What a value if we take this one to that level. But instead of $19.99, just to make sure we take this top of the hour and really run with it, we've got a huge event opportunity coming up in just like 23 minutes, and we're getting ready, gearing up. I hope you're telling a friend who needs a diamond band. I hope you know that if someone's got the engagement ring and then they realize they got to go get the wedding band to go next to it when the ceremony happens, I hope you're telling them, because this is the ultimate diamond band to get coming up in just a few minutes. You cannot miss it. We are limited, but I'll tell you what I'll do on this. It's not even $19.99 to get a gents piece. To call it that, again, it doesn't mean to pigeonhole the gender. It means to give you an idea of how much gold weight is there that creates that ring, that makes it special, that's not going to be even $19.99 either. We're going to take it even lower. I'm going to keep on going. Come on in. This is the moment to dial in. It's not 19, 18, 17, 16. I'll tell you, we have not seen a gents ring in Blue Wing Block D ever this affordable. It just cannot happen. And we surpassed all the great values with the gold weight you have, the diamond weights at over 1/3 of a carat, and the big Asher cut that's almost 1.5 carats, and yet you do not have to pay $16 or $15.99. Let's get it done. This is a mega moment for my tanzanite lovers. White, yellow, rose, you cannot go wrong on any gold color you choose. And we're going to make it a huge value right now of only $1,499 only. And that is why it is worthy of a top of the hour special right there. No doubt about it. One of our very, very best. And it's $14.99 for 60 seconds. And then we bring out the band in just a few minutes. The countdown is on. We are now 21 minutes away. You cannot wait. I know you got that doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it's plenty of time to do a quick search. See what you find on 1.5 carat diamond bands. Don't even worry about the quality. No one's going to have VS. So we're going to upgrade you based off of everybody else's price tags. I promise you. And so that's happening in just a little bit. 40 seconds remaining. Do we dare bring out the big Afghan museum grade kunzite today? We've got a big cushion cut and a new yellow sapphire that looks, I think, even almost better than a yellow diamond ring, just because the color is such a pop. And you know what? Look at this. Here's the look. There's the closer look. Everyone's saying, wait a minute, is that the band I think it is? Is she talking about the icon? The big one, the big mama, the everything, the carat and a half, 30 points each, diamond 5-stone band? Yes, there it is. And you see how big those stones are. When I can make any ring, I can make any ring look teeny tiny small. Look at the size of those diamonds. That is not for the faint of heart, and they are VS sparklers. That's coming up. We're 20 minutes away. Stick around. All right, so coming up next, before we got to fill in, right? We got to fill something in the next 20 minutes while y'all waiting for that. And I get it, and that's not going to take long. So there's a lot to get to in the meantime, and of course we've got an evil eye design. So what perplexed me was I had something like this with you guys on Wednesday or Thursday. And what's interesting is I realized this looks similar, but then I realized it's got the bigger stone in the middle. So I know we had a lot of you miss out. This is still coming with a chain. It's a much bigger sapphire, though, than what I had a couple of days ago. And it's 1124444. Oh, lucky, lucky. 4 4s all in a row, lined up with a 31-point individual round brilliant sapphire. Check that out. And this is how we usually see the evil eye design, with some form of blue, but it's usually done in enamel, which is not usually inexpensive, or at least shouldn't be an expensive process. But here you have something extremely important. Isn't it great? It's got the blue sapphire surrounded completely by pave. The diamond weight here is 7 points, and we actually have white and yellow. And no matter which gold color you choose in your pendant with that larger bail, kind of an oval shaped bail, you're not only getting a chain, you're getting the double diamond chain, which of course always seem to, for whatever reason, they always love to show up from the backside. But there they are. So 1 and 2, you're going to get 2 of those bezel set diamonds in the chain. The chain itself, let me show you. This is that really simple. It's meant to be worn every day. So we didn't do this because I've had oversized evil eyes before here on the show. This is meant to be simple and easy to wear all the time. A great little stack piece or layerable piece if you want to do that. But also you're getting all this great flexibility with the chain because it's adjustable. Even gave you the lobster claw higher end closure. You've got 16, 17, and 18 inches as well, and it's diamond cut throughout. We have nobody on the phone lines, and I wish we had the yellow gold out here to show you, but I think that was one of the issues. Was we had a lot of people asking for yellow gold the other day, and again, that was a different piece. It was a smaller stone. We're bringing to you now. We have white and yellow available. Those are your 2 choices, and yet it is not even, forget about $9.99. We got to do better. Got to fill in. We got like 20 minutes now to wait for that big diamond special. Cannot wait to bring it to you. I mean, it's an honor to be able to sell VS diamonds in huge sizes the way I get to in a couple minutes. It really is. It's going to be one of the highlights of my career is today, June 22nd, 2024, 62224. So here we go. On this one, not even going to be $9.99. Well, if we do this, and let me show it here from a close-up, because I don't know if this one's going to sit on its own. I would like it to if it will, just because that is the way it's going to sit on the neckline, of course. Then you have that oval bail. So if you wanted to put a slightly larger chain, or let's say you have our big diamonds by the yard. You know, the big one with the 2 carats or 2, or the 110 with the big diamonds. Well, guess what? You can still swap that chain out and put your bigger diamonds by the yard with it. So you can still feel free to swap out chains because the bail has got a great size to it. So totally up to you, but white gold or yellow gold, 2 great choices. What if we went $499 and gave it half off? Just made it instantaneously the deal. For a chain that is also, yeah, you're not paying for that chain, because that chain is about a $750 chain, conservatively speaking. The fact that that's added in free. Look, there may have been a day you shopped for jewelry back in the 70s where maybe a chain was thrown in free with a piece. Today, with gold at $2,300 or so an ounce, that's not happening. You don't get free chains, especially one with adjustability, premium closure, and diamonds. There are 2 diamonds, VS diamonds, in that chain. So it's not just about, hey, it's a great deal. You're getting a chain that is, simply put, worth far more than the price you're paying for the pendant. And the pendant is what you're supposed to be paying for, and you're getting a free chain. So it's a huge opportunity, even if you want to take, you know what I would do right now? Instead of going and running all over town or scouring the World Wide Web looking for a chain that's going to be white or yellow, here's what you do. You get one of each. You get a yellow gold and a white gold, so you have your entire chain wardrobe that is upgraded, because the chains you're going to find out and about are going to be one length, and they're going to be no diamonds, and they'll unlikely be diamond cut. So they're just really kind of standard pedestrian chains. You spend $600 on a chain right now. So why not come in here today, get it for the chain, and then you get the free pendant. You can either gift, because one or the other is free. So however you want to look at it. You're either getting the sapphire and diamond evil eye design, which is great. Again, the whole idea of that motif is it wards off negativity. So that's the idea. Keeps all the negative vibes away, right? That's where, again, that's the whole legend and lore behind this style and motif. This is why so many people want to live in one every day. Why sometimes it's at the entrance of an office or in a car, right? On the rear view mirror. This is why. So again, kind of that protector talisman, and yet it's not even going to be $4.99 because I have nobody on the phone lines. And when I'm giving away chains like this, where I just think, I mean, I can go get you one in wholesale. It's a plain Jane chain. No offense to my Janes out there, but you know what I mean. Like, again, one link, no diamonds. It's $600, $700. Get as many for the chains and then figure out what to do with the evil eye style. If you want to gift it or keep it, it's up to you. Or use it on a charm and an earring. I would do that. I wear hoop earrings all the time like these. You could actually put that. I love this idea. You can get two of the same gold color and wear them as charms on a hoop. Or just put one. The asymmetry is everywhere in jewelry right now. Take your pendant and put it on a hoop earring one day. Put it on a charm bracelet one day. Put it on a key ring. My goodness, it's a sapphire and diamond piece, but it's not $4.99. I got to move them. We've only got a couple available. It's white or yellow gold. Get them for the fact they're not even $4.99, because I'm still trying to hear those phones ring. And the fact that we have all this value up here and nobody on the phone lines is a little bit jarring. So here's what we'll do. See how that's going to face forward. Not every pendant, very few actually, can be used as a charm, but because this is meant to sit forward with the bail running perpendicular to it, it will work if you thread it onto an earring. And that way you can wear it as a charm on an earring. If it's a skinny enough hoop, you could do that. Or many other little hoops you have, little huggies and whatnot, you can put, get a couple. Just get a couple. It's a great gift idea, but it's not $4.99 because I just want to hear the phone lines ring. I know we will at 11:30, but I want to hear them ring prior to that as well. So instead, let's take another $100 off and make it $399. Jess, are you getting white or yellow? One of each maybe. Let's see. We are verifying right now. Which one? White gold gone. One white gold gone. We have a couple available in each color, so I'm just going to keep a close eye on that quantity that we have going out. Let me know. $3.99 is your new price. White gold over there. White gold's most popular so far. That's probably because that's what you're looking at. It looks fabulous in the yellow gold. I wish we had it. I don't know why we don't. But yellow gold's not here, but hopefully use your imagination and think about what that's going to look like. Here's your gift idea. This is why you can get more than one, why I'm advocating you get more than one. Don't forget that chain has diamonds in it. I know that. Let me just bring it on forward here so you can see. There are 2 diamonds bezel set in that chain. What would you like? Okay, yellow gold. Which one? You're doing the same thing? One of each. So I have 2 callers on the line, and they're each taking one of each gold color. Not a bad idea. I've been advocating that. Now, of course, my display is a mess. But let me show it again. All the different angles, all the different ways. Tim, what color for you? Yellow gold. So we are busy on the lines. I'm going to show it on the hand one more time. And then I'm going to try to get my diamonds lined up. Sorry, it dropped. So here we are. There it is from the back. Here it is from the front. Which color? One more yellow. So let me just rest it up close, Tony, because I got to keep track here. I got to keep track. Because Tim, did you get white gold? Remind me. You did get yellow, and you got yellow, and you got yellow. I think our yellow is sold out, I believe. Or do we have one left? Jess, your second one was which one? Got it. So our yellow gold is sold out. Unless any of them come back, our yellow gold is sold out, white gold is remaining. So here we go. First it was white gold in the lead, now the yellow gold quickly sold out, and we have backed up calls. So this is your chance to pick it up at $3.99. Let me know. Andy, you got a yellow? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yes, we are done with the yellow gold, completely out, but the white gold, I think we have just, 3 left in the white gold. Yes, 3 left. Charms on earrings. Oh, I love that idea. I love it. It'll probably be sold out before I could actually take this off the chain and put it on my hoop and show it to you. It'll probably be sold out the way our calls are lined up and locked up here. So we're going to be about 10, we're 11 minutes away now from the big 5 diamond band ring. Can't wait to show it to you, but $3.99 only. White gold, all that's left. Thank you. 2 left now in the white gold. Okay, 1 left in the white gold. That's it, then we're going to be sold out. 1 left, white gold only. Who's going to get the last one? And then we have maybe a look at our, I think our tanzanite's still here. Yeah. Okay, white gold, you got it. Sold out completely then. And operators will double check and let me know if anything swaps out or changes. They will let me know. But there is that. See, that's why I brought it down to that low price, was to try and get them sold out, and we did. So see, we know what we got to do today. We know, and the prices are falling. Look at this one though. Hello, kunzite. Best 1124242. That is very nice and big and cushion cut square and all the great neon colors. It is spectacular. Can't say enough about this, except the fact it's about to be a huge value. It's a 1008. It sure is. And it's something about it looks even larger. I keep double checking. Is that right? Because to my eye, it reads even quite a bit larger than that. Now the diamond weight, you got to travel a long way around that perimeter of that halo. And then we continued them pave down the sides. So your total diamond weight will be 152 in spectacular VS diamonds. And look at that. Check this out from the side. There it is. There's that triple row pave on the sides of the band. Here's the halo all the way around it. Could you ask for more neon blues? The fact that you're even seeing any blue through that stone is really illustrating the neon for you. There's no question about it. That's something you would not find in kunzites typically. You're just not going to see it. And the fact is, here it's going, ready to go. I've got to give it a little extra room. I know it's just barely fitting into that screen there. And it's just, it's mighty. It's mighty fine. We're going to show it on the hand. You're going to really see the powerful flashes that it gives as it gets to move on the hand. But to get 1.5 carats plus in the diamonds, it's even got a great finishing, which we'll show you here up close again. But look at that stone. It's so everything you want kunzite to be. And it seems like most of the bigger stones we've seen of late, they've been emerald cuts, which is great. Very rare, but this one is just extraordinary also. And it's going to be, okay, let's just really take this down. Huge value, mega moment, $69.99 it's supposed to be, and we are now 8.5 minutes away. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about this diamond band. And you're about to see why. This is not an act. We're talking about a diamond deal I have never been able to bring to you. And literally so far from, it's been on the air before. It's been a great value before, but never like it is today for this one-time sell-it-out deal. But here's our kunzite first. It's got to go, because shop it if you love it. This is one amazing stone, and I'm going to blow it out right now. Not even going to be half, $3,500. Great deal for a 1008. That gorgeous neon, you see the flashes it has, completely clean. This is a highly pleochroic stone, and yet we ain't playing. We're really just about showing you the best of the best here, and yep, our kunzites are second to none. Truly are. And it's not going to be $29.99 either. Let's take it even lower for you. The very first caller gets it. You can even on this one change the gold. I wouldn't. I don't think you need to. I would not recommend it, but if you really want the yellow gold, the rose gold, we can make that happen for you. But it's not going to be $29, $28. I told you these Saturday deals are stunning. Truly stunning. Let me prove it to you all day long. We're just getting started. We're only 82 minutes in to what is going to be a powerful Saturday show. None more so than what's coming up in 7.5 minutes, but that's the highlight. Here's what we're going to do for color first. And if you want something special and you want to go bold and you want the best, I'll tell you, kunzite's not really, at this saturation level, is not like any other stone. It doesn't look like morganite or pink diamonds or pink sapphires. It's a total orchid color. It's the combination of pink and purple, and because it's so neon, it radiates this like ultraviolet color that's happening through it, and it's magnificent. What more can be said? It really is. This is taking pink to the next level. It's really bringing a drama. It's bringing a powerful look where even in a lower light, that's where it really excels. So if you think about it, it's kind of like our Blue Wing Block Ds, where actually you're not getting the best look at it here on camera, because it's even more striking and more saturated and more powerful when you actually see it in real life, because it doesn't need all this light. So here we go. Take a look at it. $28.99. It's not. Let's go ahead and really rock your world with the value. $27, $26.99. It will not be. What about $25.99? Now we're getting somewhere. We got to blow it out. It's a big Saturday here, and boy, oh boy, is this a special one. $2,499 only, and that will be it. $24.99, new reduction. Everything is being reduced in price today. Every last piece of jewelry, which is why also we haven't had any requests yet, but we would love to get those in too. We would love to. Tell me what you'd like to see. We'll help you do that. But here we go. Amazing, amazing $24.99 value. Okay, let's see if maybe Tim's got this one. We are completely sold out on the Evil Eyes, right? Joyce, did we do a double check on that to make sure we're sold out on those? We are. Okay, thank you. Just making sure, because, you know, sometimes my counting or whatever. So good. We are sold out on those. And then Tanzanite men's ring is still here, though. And the kunzite is verifying. Okay, and just a reminder, we're 5 minutes away. Thank you. Verifying on this one. 5 minutes away from what, you ask? Oh, you know. 5 stones. Diamond band. The ultimate diamond value. Whoop. It's coming. So let's talk. Oh, and we have a heart-shaped yellow, by the way. This is coming up later in the show. It's a heart-shaped yellow diamond. What else do we have? Oh, I did bring out one more. I don't know if you saw this the other day, but we had our first unheated ruby from Mozambique. And I have, look what happened. I got another one, a pear shape. A pear shape over a carat, gorgeous newer diamond mounting. So we have that as well. And then pink diamonds. We have not seen big pink diamonds as far as new ones in forever. I have a huge 25-point cushion cut. Look at the color. Look at this pink diamond. We had the same mounting with the same size stone that was certified by GIA. This was a long time ago. It sold for $14,999 because it was a great value. That's the same specs as the ring we had. Guess what? Not $14,999 today. So we're verifying right now on the gorgeous, best of its kind kunzite. And then I do want to show you this one. This is the new blue zircon of the day. And it's item number 1124366. Let me just give you a flash on this one, and then we are just counting down the moments until we get to that diamond band ring, which is not going to take long because we don't have many to go around. But look at this blue zircon and all of its stunning mounting that goes with it. All the scallop details around and around. It's kind of like double halos that interlock in pave. Check that out. Very large Cambodian zircon. 1124366 is your item number there. That's a good one. Something special. And it's an 844. Cambodian presentation grade Starlight Blue. Starlight, Star Bright. I don't know how that goes, but here's what we're going to do. It's like a nursery rhyme from many, 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 many decades ago, as far as the last time I thought about that little song, nursery rhyme, whatever it is. But this is going to be 98 points in diamonds, but it does have this factor where it's just, there is double refraction. You know, we had the pink zircon earlier, gone now, but the pink zircon was here. We talked about the double refraction zircons bring in what is a natural stone, of course. Don't confuse it with zirconia. We always like to point that out because still people do. And I get it. They're only a couple of letters off, but they are no way related because zircon is a natural stone and zirconia is a simulated stone. It's just meant to look alike. It's not even a lab-grown stone. It's meant to look like a diamond usually. Zirconias are not what we offer. This is zircon, which is actually the stone that we figure dates the Earth. It's 4.4 billion years old. So it's been around a while. But ever is exotic and specialty. And the Cambodian mine, which is the only mine in the world that produced these bright electric blues, gone, done, has been for a long time. So really, as far as getting more of the Cambodian blues, no, we don't have, even here. That's why you don't find them generally out and about. Here, take a look at this. This is really exceptional. And yet, it stays in the white gold, designer style, 18 karat gold, by the way, on this one. So I do have to point that out. It's another great designer piece for us. With that 18 karat, we went ultra premium there on the gold. And the 98 points, it somehow looks like, I don't know, it looks more to me. It looks like a lot more than that diamond weight. And then here, we made sure, we didn't want to take away from the clarity of the stone, but we wanted to give it a nice, you know, foundation. So you've got that beautiful way that the gold is going to sit there on the hand and really elevate the piece up. But I love this almost woven style here. It just looks really cool. And take a look at the ring on the hand. That's why, see, doesn't it look like more than 98 points in diamonds? I think so. Isn't that a great ring? One caller takes it because we're 1 minute away. Oh no. You ready for this? Here's the flip, the reverse on the setting. That's another way you can wear it like that. And better price than $99.99, stays in the white gold. We got to move this in 50 seconds because you know we have to be on time with our diamonds, right? Here we are, not even 9,000. No, forget about 9,000. We got to really bring, haven't you guys seen the blue zircons that we've had of late? They've been gorgeous. We've had some big ones. They've been from designer styles like this, but they've also carried with them bigger price tags. Usually they're in the 5 figures. I don't know why this one's only 4 figures, to be honest, because it's right up there with the others we've had. It's going to be less. We're going to blow it out right now, do what we do on Saturday. This is what's happening all throughout the day, and we're going to make it just, you know what, send it on out. It's not even $5,000 or $49.99. When you start taking half off designer pieces like this that are stones that are completely mined out. We talk about rare all the time, but it's a different level of rare when you're talking about a stone that no longer exists, no longer is, I mean, it only exists in the forms that it's in right now. Think about that. The world population, the gem collectors of the world are seeking this, and basically we're all kind of fighting over a finite limited material, and most people who have it are keeping it. So there's not a lot of opportunities to find it in estate sales and things like that because you hold on to precious material like this. You keep it in the family forever. You keep it as the heirloom piece. You keep it forever. You never want to part with this stone because they are only excelling in rarity and therefore in value. But it's not going to be $49.99 either. Take a look. It's going lower, and then we got to get to our diamond deal. And here we are. It is going to be only $3,999 only. We have the diamond deal coming up next, which is like my words cannot possibly explain to you how important of a value this is, and yet how limited it is. Question also for Andy, might we have another one anywhere that we could bring out so I could show them what they look like stacked? I know that's a lot to ask, but if we do, I'm going to show you 2 together because honestly, you could get 2 and be very, very happy you did. All right, so let's talk top of the hour, or rather bottom of the hour. It's a top of the hour worthy. I just wanted to put it right there in the middle of the show because we want everyone to be able to gather here and get you a look at something that the phones are already ringing, and this is why. I've been talking about this for 91 minutes since I got on the air here this morning. It is a value that I've been doing this 22 years, 8 years here at TVON. I can honestly say I've never had a diamond value like this. And as someone who's in the wholesale world every day, creating jewelry, designing jewelry, working with diamond wholesale dealers who are the best out there, this can't be made for this price we're about to give. I am giving you a super summer special deal. That's what this is on diamonds. So it's like the most brilliant sparkling special you'll ever see. But the good news is it's a ring that is really something for everybody, but it's not something everybody has because when you get up to this level and this size of diamond, it gets so extraordinarily out of budget for most. Let me put it this way. We've had this ring before. It's item number 1123305. It's actually fairly recent. It hasn't been here forever and ever and ever, but it's been here and it's been a much higher price tag. And we know that you wanted it. We know a lot of people did. We've always brought the 5-stone ring, but it usually has 1 carat total weight, which is 20 points individual stones. They kind of sit right up top in the center of your hand. They leave a little bit of gold band exposed on the sides, and that's that. And it's a popular bestseller. But this is for my gals who say, well, if I can't upgrade, I'm going to upgrade. If I can go bigger, I want to go bigger. And still, all while maintaining AVS quality, which is our standard here. But you got to realize, may not sound like a big deal to go from a 20-point diamond to a 25-point diamond, but it is. They're all magic sizes. A 20-pointer is a 1/5 of a carat. A 25-pointer is a 1/4 carat. And then we're going to show you at minimum, a carat and a half. That MIN abbreviation means minimum. You are guaranteed to get at least a 30 5 times over. 30 points, almost a 1/3 of a carat. Some of your diamonds will be a 1/3 of a carat. The idea is they have to match. They have to match for size, they have to match for clarity, and they have to match in cutting. They're all round brilliance. These are the beautiful sparkling Tolkowski rounds that are ideal cuts. They are white and bright. I'm almost ashamed to show you in the yellow gold is what I have, but that's going to serve a purpose because you know what? When they can look this bright and white in the yellow gold, it tells you. I recommend, if you don't have a preference in gold and you're not sure where to go, I recommend the white gold. I do. But if you love yellow gold, they're still going to look as bright and white because that's the quality of diamond we're using. A lot of times bad diamonds, not great diamonds, not ideal diamonds, diamonds that have body color. If they have yellows or browns, I mean, that's how a lower quality diamond, a lower quality white diamond shows with yellows and browns. That's called the body color of the diamond. That's why a lot of times they're set into yellow gold, is to mask that, to try and take away from the body color and fool the eye of the consumer. Well, our pieces here are set in the yellow and they still look bright and white. So if you get the white gold, it really shows them off best. Yellow gold's an option. You'll see how beautiful it looks. But the whole idea here is that the stones are so large that they're doing something that the 1 carat total weight can't. They're bringing you all the way side to side, so that as your finger meets, as your fingers meet side to side across the hand, those diamonds don't break. They're solid because they're so big. They're going to sit all the way from one side of the finger to the other. There is, listen, it's not going to be inexpensive because there are 5 incredible diamonds here lined up. It's just going to be the most inexpensive price we could ever bring and that I could ever fathom. And let me repeat, it is 1 day only. I think that's almost sounding a little bit like it's going to last the whole day. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think this is going to last the presentation. So that is why so many of you are dialed in early and ready to go, because especially when I would imagine there's a lot of our collectors out there that are going to take 2 because it stacks so beautifully. They have a flush setting to the point where they stack side by side together. So you could stack multiples together. This is usually the band that is advocated as the anniversary band. So you could get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 and stack them up. You can put them next to an engagement solitaire or other diamond rings. You can really put them next to anything. Or if you just want the most chic, the most beautiful, you know that woman who's, I think, one of the richest women in the world, who had that talk show for many years and now she just owns everything. She wears a pinky ring just like this. It's a pinky ring that looks just like this. And I guarantee you hers costs a lot more than what we're going to do. But this is the beauty of it. You get VS diamonds, so you can wear a thumb ring all the way to the pinky. You can stack or layer them if you want. You can use them as ring guards, meaning get 2 and put them around another ring like you would a wonder ring. Do whatever you want. But the whole point of just emphasizing this is hopefully you've had a little time to do the research and look at what 30.5 stone styles go for, and you're going to realize you could never do this. We've had this ring. It just wasn't one that a lot of people, I remember when it debuted, we had so many people on the phone lines and most of our callers had to hang up. They didn't want to when they had to, just because it was out of reach, because the stones were so big. So $49.99 was a lot to ask. We're going to do better today. And it's only what we have. Remember, each ring takes 5 diamonds. So it's not like we can make 50 of these. It's not like we can make 25 of them. We can only make a handful or 2. That's it. So this is why you want to dial early. And listen, you're not obligated to buy it, but you're there. You're there at least to take as many as you need before they're sold out. Because once they're sold out, we have 2 options. We either never bring it back and you miss the opportunity entirely, or we bring it back at some point and have to adhere to diamond pricing and gold pricing today, which is vastly different than what you're about to see. So time to get on the phone lines. And we're going to show you the ring of a lifetime. Now let me zoom in because we still have that zircon up here. So let me move that one aside, which is still here. And then let me go ahead and zoom in on what we're going to see next, which, oh my goodness, hallelujah, look at that. That is so expensive looking, right? Because they're huge diamonds and look at what they do. And obviously I can leave it there and they're still going to sparkle, but that's giving you a bird's eye view. Take a look at what happens when you see it face up to the eye level like that does. And you see shared prongs. We didn't muddy it up with 2 sets of prongs between every diamond, because then the diamonds themselves would be separated by gaps. We didn't do that. We allowed it to sit side by side by side by side so that they can sit closely together. So it's seamless, and that's harder to do the bigger the diamonds get. Keep that in mind. So we made sure that the execution of the setting is to perfection. We've got the VS diamonds, which you cannot find a flaw in these diamonds, even from this very up-close perspective. And by the way, that $49.99 price we have is ours. That's not retail. That's not wholesale. So I did check in with a dealer early this morning. I don't know if he appreciated the early call at like 6:45 a.m., but I knew he's open on the weekends, so I knew he'd be headed into the jewelry district where he has a shop. And it's someone I've worked with for 20 years. So, you know, we do a lot of business together. And I got to tell you, I said, what's today's price if I need like 5 stones, 30 points, rounds, VS. He knows I always ask for VS because I need a proper comparison. This is a wholesale dealer. You can't walk in off the street. You got to have an appointment. You got to be in the business. You got to be a reseller, and you can meet up. And if you're buying a tremendous quantity and in tremendous volume, you can go ahead and buy wholesale diamonds from him. But I will tell you this morning, as of 6:45 a.m., This is a diamond where he quoted me individually, just based on today's price in diamonds. No gold, by the way, just if I bought the 5 loose stones from him and got them in a plastic bag and then had to go set it to myself somewhere else. He quoted me and I'm not kidding you, he quoted me over $1,100. It was $1,122. $1,122 per diamond. So nearly $6,000 to buy the loose stones before it's set in gold, which also requires the labor to do that, and then the gold. So that's how good $49.99 is to begin with. Call me. Get 2 if you think you ever might need 2. Stackable, great for ring guards. Yes, if you get 2, and I've had some of you do this before. I apologize to anybody who bought this before. I obviously had no idea we would ever be doing this, but this is our summertime Saturday. It's the first official Saturday of summer. We are truly bringing a value that we know that not as many people are with us on a Saturday morning in June, especially the end of June and the heat of summer, as are with us in, let's say, September, October, November. So we are giving you, just to make sure we take the 5 stone pieces that we have, blow every single one of them out. If you paid more, you got a great value. You got a great value. But this is where you might come in and get another. I remember I had multiple shoppers pick up 2 of these, and they have told me since how they love wearing them every day stacked together. Some of you are using them as ring guards. Think about getting 2 or 3. Honestly, even if you save them for your upcoming anniversaries, you might want to do that because there's no value like this going forward. It's all 30-point minimums, round brilliance. Watch this on the hand because it goes one side to the other no matter what your ring size is. And it's white gold, which is what I advocate, or yellow gold or rose gold. So you have all the choices. And by the way, for our new shoppers, we do full sizes, yes, but we also do quarter sizes and half sizes and 3/4 sizes because we all know very few of us actually fit into one full size or another. So maybe you need the quarter, the half, or the 3/4. We got you covered there as well. So it arrives ready to wear. Get 2 of them. I wouldn't even say that if you get 2, you don't need to actually go up in the ring size. You can just go ahead and get your normal true to size ring size if you're getting 2. I say if you're getting 3 or more to stack together and wear at the same time, you might want to go up a little bit, like a quarter size on each. So that's my recommendation with sizing, but otherwise true to size. And it's not even going to be, remember when we had this on super, super special? That's today's great TVON price. When I brought it to you, it was on super crazy special for $39.99, and now it's going even lower than that. And it's not going to be, and let me tell you something, operators, you're going to tell me exactly how many you have, because we have every line locked and then some. If you're waiting to get through on hold, don't get discouraged. We will get to you as soon as possible, but don't hang up because you're in queue in the order you dialed. So the sooner you call in, the better shot you have at getting one. I can't make any guarantees, but the sooner you dial, you're putting yourself in a better position. And you got a money-back guarantee. Let me also mention that, because if you're new and you look at that value and go, nope, I've done the research. Nope, I have the diamond industry in my pocket. Nope, you can't do that. That's not possible. You can't get that quality for that price. Well, you have to believe in me and what we're doing here today because it is that good. I am truly, I've been telling you since 10 o'clock a.m., I am truly disrupting the diamond industry today with this value. These are not lab-grown, they're not man-made, they're not synthetic or faux. They are the real deal and they're VS quality. So you're not going to find a flaw. Even under the magnification of our cameras, you can't find a flaw in these stones. So that's the good stuff, which is going to in turn bring you the brilliance. And it's not even going to be $3,500. Right now, when you're getting 3 for just about $10,000, that's where you get 3. Think about it. You get 2 rings, you get 3 carats in diamonds. You get 3 rings, you get 4.5 carats in diamonds. Minimum, minimum. And it's all in solid gold. Do not wait. And remember, you have a money-back guarantee. So these have to meet your standard once you get them at home. And they will. I know that. I am 100% assured of that. But that's where I'm saying, even if you think, well, let me just get 2 and try 2. Get 2. Get 2 today. Try them. If you don't end up needing 2, send one back. Keep one, send one. I'm just saying, get them now before they're sold out. This price has never happened. It's a one-day only thing. I don't think it's going to last 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to last 5. It's not even $3,000 to get this band ring. And this is where $29.99, I know and you know, would sell every single one of them. I don't get this excited and tell you about something for 90 minutes straight if it's something really, really important isn't happening. This is that moment you have to get in on. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I have, just judging on the number of callers I have online, if everybody just gets 1, we are almost sold out. Just with the quantity of callers we have right now on the phone lines, and that's assuming everyone's getting 1. I bet you some of those callers out there are getting more than 1. 2 stack or 2 use as ring guards, or to save one and give one, right? Gifting, maybe a daughter, maybe a sister, maybe you want to give one for, you know, anybody. Honestly, it is so incredible to wear and comfortable, yes, and amazing in every way. And it's not even going to be $29.99. This is the value of a lifetime in diamonds. I've been doing this every day nearly for my entire adult life, pretty much. And I'm going to tell you something. Never seen a value like this, ever. Take a look. I'm going to try it on the hand here. I want you to see that. It's not going to be $29.99. Hold on. We're not even selling yet, guys. Don't sell them yet. Shared prong design, stack beautifully. And look at this. Here it is on the hand. Unbelievable value. Look at that side-to-side diamonds. It looks like an eternity band. It really does. It looks, Andy's having to cover his ear. He's like, I can't hear a thing. You look like a pitcher in a loud stadium working pitch comm over there, Andy. He has no idea what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you right now, we got backed up calls. Don't hang up. Don't hang up. I don't want you to miss out on this deal. Get white, yellow, or rose. It's up to you. Think about getting 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I'm serious. If you have a jewelry store, you're going to ask how many we have, and you're buying every single one of them. I'm not putting a limit. I'm not putting a limit as to how many you can get. I'm not saying limit 1 per customer. You can, or 2. I'm going to let you get what you need here until they sell out. First come, first serve, though. They will sell out in the next few minutes. It's not even $29.99. This is unheard of. 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, 30 points, and 30 points all the way across the hand at minimum. And it's not $29. Let's take another $500 off the price. Make it $24.99 to get maybe the biggest value you've ever seen here altogether. Watch this. Don't sell them yet. Tim, don't sell them yet. I know Tim's like, but I want 2. I got your 2. But do you realize they're getting 3 carats of huge diamonds for under $5,000 right now. I have news. It's going even lower. It's going lower. If you haven't dialed in, you got to go now. And they will stack. I don't think I have the 2 or the 3 I wanted here, but I'll tell you right now, look at the way that sits like a squared off edge. I'm telling you right now, they stack to perfection. You could put, I would put 5 of these on my hand, no problem. I would truly stack 5 if I could, and just whatever the budget allows. Or maybe you want to get one ring size for your ring finger and one as a pinky ring size, right? Think about that. You could get one as an index finger ring size. Maybe you want to get 2 different ring sizes. Hold on, not 24. Oh my goodness, my operators are selling them already. Don't sell them yet. Don't sell them. I know they're like, what's going on? This is the greatest value we've seen. It's already under cost, so why are you going lower? I'm going lower just to make sure they all go, and they will. It's not $24.99. You are so here at the right place at the right time right now. You have to thank your lucky stars that you're even here tuned in right now, because nobody else is going to see this deal. And everybody who calls later this afternoon and tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday, and they're going to be saying, please tell me you have another one. That will not be the case. You are the lucky ones that get this opportunity because you are here live. You got to be here for these live shows to get in on the deals. What can I say? That's how it works. This isn't on our website. It's nowhere else. It's not in any other jewelry store. It is here and now, and even the wholesalers of the world are going to charge over $6,000 to make that ring. I can prove it to you with a name and a phone number of the best diamond dealer in downtown Los Angeles. And yet we're not asking for $24.99 or $23.99 or $22.99. They're probably almost sold out, right? If everybody's getting 1, and a lot of you are probably going to get 2. I know Tim wants 2, and I know Jess wants 2. So it's not going to be 22. How about 22.22? Should we do that on June 2/2? Should we do that? 6/22? 2/2/22? Should we do it? Or is that too good? Or is that too much work? How about this? Too good? Yeah, it is. This is too good. It just is. It's too good. You got to get 1. You got to get 2 if you want to. This is the day to get it. I'm going to go even lower. You're not even going to have to spend $2,200 or $21.99 or $2,099. You don't have to pay that. This is why you want to stock up and stack up, or get them as gifts. I'm telling you, the guys out there, gentlemen out there, do you have a wedding anniversary coming up? This is what everybody's doing for the anniversary band that she can wear on a finger of anyone she wants, or next to the wedding set, anywhere you want to wear it. But it's not even $2,099. This is the value of a lifetime on diamonds. It really is. And to get 30 pointers like that, that can look that good. Watch from a distance away. Let me borrow the ring and show you one more time from all the way across the room. Think you can't see that band? That's just 1. I didn't stack 2 or 3. That's what happens when you go that big on diamonds individually. It gives you the wow factor. And it's not even $2,000. This is the diamond deal of a lifetime. And it is $1,999 right here and right now only. That's it. And when they're sold out, they're done forever. And we'll bring it back at some point, but not at that price. Take a look at it again here up close, and then we'll show you on the hand again. Yes, how many? We've got a white gold. Tell me, operators, how many you have, please, because I got to keep track. We don't have enough of these to go around for everybody. That's the fact. We do not have enough to go around. And already, just in round one here, I've got, what, how many? You've got one, you've got two, I've got yours. So Tim, I've got you for two. You're gonna stay with two? Okay, two over here for Jess, one and one and one. This is it, guys. We're counting down already, and we have it for $19.99, and our phone lines are backed up. So if you are waiting on hold, do not hang up, do not go anywhere. If you have not dialed in yet, what are you waiting for? Call us as quickly as you possibly can. This is not normal. This is, I know we're used to big values here. We've never had this price tag. It is very, very safe to say we will never bring you this price tag again. Look at the finishing on the inside, by the way. Oh, I got to show this. Look at the way we kept it open so you can properly clean your diamonds. So the diamonds have to be elevated so they can get a lot of light. But also look at how we finished it as much as we could. It just glides onto the hand. You're getting the white, the yellow, the rose gold. Look at how those diamonds, magic is happening there. And that's not for show. That's not just a sample. This is what we do. This is VS Diamonds, even in that huge size. I know you can't find that anywhere else. And I know I did the comparison earlier, wholesale, but in retail, you think wholesale of $6,000 is a lot? Well, retail is about 5 times that. If you buy a comparable band, and again, I couldn't find a VS Diamond band version like this. I saw carat and a half 5-stone rings. None were even SI. They were all I2s and I3 quality. Do you know what a downgrade that is? That's many steps below what we're bringing, and that means visible inclusions, visible carbon spots, visible imperfections, all of that. Let me show it on the hand again on a ring finger. Then I'm going to move it around, show you different areas you can wear it, because why not? This is a size 7, so I'll move it around a bit. But that's the thing. If you go I3s, I2s, you're going to see, first of all, you won't get the brilliance, you won't get the beauty and the fire because it's actually impeded by the inclusions, but you also can visibly see those inclusions. And so the next step up would be SI. SI1, SI2. That's a whole nother level. Then you're looking at spending more like $25,000, $30,000 for the SI versions. I can't give you an honest to goodness comparison retail on the VS because I can't find one. So you're really then set to go have it custom made. You know what it costs to go have a ring custom made? Well, just the process of custom making something. And let me just try it on here as a pinky ring for a minute. And just so you can see the size. I know it's a ring size too big for that, but just so you can see the way the diamonds will look on that finger of the hand on the outside, let me just go ahead and maneuver it over to the middle finger. Why not? This is one that, oh, this one may not, maybe that's a 6, so I don't know if that's going to fit here. But take a look. There it is on the middle finger, just so you can see a size reference point, and then I'll show it as a thumb ring even. It doesn't sit up too high to negate the fact that it could be a thumb ring as well for you. I mean, it's really up to you. Let me go ahead and put it on as a thumb ring here if I can get that off my middle finger. Yeah, that's a size 6. I probably shouldn't have put that there. My middle finger is, yeah, a little more like a 6.5. There it is as a thumb ring. Wow. Okay, that may be my favorite way to wear it, and I know how many people want to add and collect because right now stacking is still a huge thing. So we're not just stacking this way, we're stacking this way. So it means adding, if you already wear a ring here, I get it. A lot of people wear something here and maybe here on the ring fingers, right and left. You add something to the index, you add something to the pinky, you add something to the thumb. And honestly, this is, I truly love it as a thumb ring too, yes. Yes, it is. So true to size unless you're getting 3 or more. Then if you're getting 3 or more to stack together, then I would recommend going up a little bit. But that is the value of not just today, not just of the week or the month or the season. It's really the diamond deal of all time. And I can't say enough about it when you've got a $19.90, and I know we're almost sold out, so I could go on, and obviously I don't have that kind of time because it's almost sold out. But this is the moment right now to take advantage of it. You have to take advantage of it right away, right here, right now, and it's so important. I can't say enough about it. It's so important and so well done, and yet 5 stones, shared prong style, solid gold. We didn't even skimp on the gold either. If you think we narrowed it or hollowed it or just tapered it down, look at that. That looks like a classic band. Even the back is rounded. Do you see what I mean? Like that's a almost dome style rounded band. See how it's not flat? And it's not sitting like a little piece of paper. It's actually got almost like that little bit of girth, and then it's got that almost rounded nature to it. That looks like a really, really expensive gold band. That's the very, very back. That's the most narrow point of your diamond ring is the back, and yet that's not scrawny, that's not skimpy. We do our jewelry right. And if this is, again, if this is your first TVON rodeo, I cannot think of a better way to start your collection, because every single day we are welcoming dozens and dozens of brand new shoppers who are just finding us. We've been around for about 9 years, and there are so many people daily that are just discovering TVON, and this is the new way to shop for fine jewelry. And really, in my opinion, and I don't say that because I'm standing here hosting the show, I mean it. This is the only way to shop for jewelry if you care about quality. Obviously, there's a lot of different qualities offered out there, which is good. It's good to give everybody the opportunity to own jewelry of any kind, whether you want glass, whether you want crystals, whether you want faux, costume, mixed metals, plated metals, vermeils, it's all out there, right? It's just we're at the tippy top of the food chain here. When it comes to quality, there is nobody that is going to exceed what we do on TV or anywhere else. I'm not just talking about among the TV retailers, right? We are the leader in fine jewelry. We are the one and only destination when it comes to quality fine jewelry. That's the way it is. And to get this ring, I'm telling you now, again, if you haven't done all the diamond research in the world, maybe you haven't been shopping for diamonds in a while, maybe it's been a while since you even looked at fine jewelry and gold. This is, let me tell you, as someone who does this day in and day out, have been for 22 years, straight on through, not with like a lot of people say, I've been doing this for 30 years. Well, yeah, but they took 10 years off, right? I mean, again, it matters in this business because the industry is always changing. It's fluid. It's a business that is rapidly evolving to the point where at this critical juncture, actually most of what you find, we were at the JCK show over the last, gosh, that was a couple weeks ago. Most all of that trade show, love it or not, it's just a fact, most all of the trade show were lab-grown diamonds. If you've been to a jewelry store lately, you probably noticed there are hardly any natural diamonds to be found or shopped for at this point. So here's your chance not only to go to the real deal, get the best of the best, but save a bundle doing it. That's a $49.99 piece here on this show today, and today only. It's $19.99. I'm up here. I could talk about this all day because when it comes to value, this is the biggest and best value we have. But honestly, we're almost sold out. So take a look at it. We got to go to final 60 seconds, then we're going to be moving on. We have a lot to do. A lot to do. And yet, there's your final opportunity, and let me move that up to your eye level so you can really see what that's all about. $1,999. The 30 pointers minimum each, 1.5 carats total minimum, and yet you've got white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, and it's in your size. It's stackable. If you already have one, get another. If you need a great gift for, maybe it's a milestone you're going to be celebrating, even if it's years down the line, even if retirement is 2 years away, but that's what you can envision as your retirement gift, let me give you permission to shop it now, because there's not a value between now and then anywhere close to this. And you know what? Let me give you permission to start wearing it now. Life is short. This is not a dress rehearsal. We should have good diamonds. And when you can, listen, if it costs $50,000 to get a good diamond ring, then we don't all need to have, that's not really, I don't think, responsible. There's other things to do with $50,000. And what we all earn our money in different ways. And you know what? We do what we want. We can spend our money the way we want. But I am such a passionate person about value, and jewelry is not like other things. I'm such a believer that, listen, in fashion, there's a difference if you pay $50 for a top or if you pay $5,000 for a top. There's going to be a difference. If you pay $3 million for a house versus $500,000, there's going to be a difference. If you're paying $1 million for a car versus $10,000 for a car, there's a difference. There are different components. There are different quality aspects. Jewelry is the only true industry I can think of where that's not the case. Just because you're spending more does not necessarily mean you're getting more. And in this case, just because you're spending less does not mean that you're getting less. Now, I get it. Most of the time in jewelry, yeah, you get what you pay for. The more you spend, the better the quality. That's theoretical. But here, this is the spot. This is the place. We are your moment where you are getting the literal best value. And I'll tell you, you can compare apples to apples. Diamonds are not tricky. As long as you're comparing the real deal to the real deal, as long as you're comparing VS 30 pointers to VS 30 pointers, you can go look. There's absolutely no difference. If you walked into the highest end design store that you can think of on Rodeo or Fifth Avenue or anywhere you want to go with a high-end, well-known jeweler with their name stamped on the inside, not even them. They're not even usually selling VS diamonds. Not all the time. Check and ask, because we are oftentimes steps up and beyond what the big retailers get, where money is no object, where you can easily drop $100,000 on a ring without even trying. And that doesn't mean you're getting a better quality, because with jewelry, with diamonds, with gold, you know, 14 karat gold is 14 karat gold. no matter who made it. If TVON made it or if Cartier made it, 14K is 14K. VS diamonds are VS diamonds. Again, now we have to qualify natural versus lab grown. There's a difference. Lab grown's made in a lab, doesn't arguably have much worth going beyond, you know, now, but I gotta say, we don't know. It's a kind of a new industry, but we're talking about natural diamonds from the earth here, which in my humble opinion are gonna be what it really, the markups on lab grown is huge. That's why they're being kind of forced down our throats everywhere you go, is because the markups are huge. There's not a lot of markup conversely on diamonds, especially good ones that we're bringing you at a value like this. So I say go for the good stuff. Go for the real deal. Go for the natural. The reason the other exists is usually because nobody can afford the good stuff in the real. Nobody can. It's a very, very small group of folks that can drop $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 on one piece of jewelry. And that's why we exist. I can bring you the same quality or better and have you spending $19.99, which will buy you, ironically, costume jewelry at a lot of designers. A lot of designers, that buys you faux pearls and chain and faux pearls. That's the truth of it. And so I love that the jewelry industry is one where I've just, it's not where I started. I started in a sports broadcasting business. I was a sideline reporter for sports all across Los Angeles covering all major sports. That's what I started out as. Never dreamed I'd be selling anything in my life. I've been doing this for so long because I have a true passion for it. And I love the idea that when you've got the right place to shop and the right people to shop with who have a like passion for quality and value, this can happen, where you are truly getting a ring that would cost you tens of thousands of dollars for the same quality anywhere else. And this is no different. So $19.99 gets you an incredible ring that I think you're gonna wear every day. So that's a really, if you ask me, it's a smart investment compared to the ring that you spend $19.99 on that you might wear once a month. This is that ring you're living in, you're wearing every day. Hey, the top of the hour just arrived. So if you're just tuning in and you're thinking, something's going on here, I can feel it. The energy is electric because what we're doing is simply destroying, or as I politely said, we're really dismantling or deconstructing the diamond business today with this band ring. Take a look at it one more time. We'll give it our final 30 seconds, then we got to move. But we might have a few people just now tuning in that are just seeing this for the first time and saying, wait a minute, I know that band. And I know that band has never been $49.99. You are correct. So here, now Andy, do you want to give me an update with the computer? Because I'll be honest, I've lost track on my quantity. I've completely lost track. And I had a good idea going forward, but I've been up there talking to everybody. So here's the thing, guys. I know we're getting limited. Are we down to what? Single digits, I know, but like how many? 2, 3, something like that is my count, my rough count there. We don't have many left. So this is your last call. And if you're calling later today, it's going to be a no-go. You're calling tomorrow, it's going to be an absolutely not. We are strict because, well, they're huge stones and each band requires 5 of them. We don't have a stockpile of a whole bucket full of 30-point VS round brilliant diamonds to choose from. Otherwise, I'd say, let's make 1,000 of them. We don't have 1,000 of them. We don't have 100, we don't have 25 of them, and that's the problem. So here we are, last call on that one. We're gonna be moving along because we have 1 hour left in our Saturday, but by all means, you have to try this ring. If you're even sort of thinking about it, if you think you might wear it, let me tell you, this is the smartest buy I think you can make today or anytime, to be honest with you. It's diamonds, it's classic, it's top quality, it's the biggest band we do of this variety, and it's never been anywhere close to $19.99 before. So it is a major, major moment. And I hope you will think about, even if you already have one, think about getting another. If you already shopped one, think about getting 2, because they do stack beautifully. And I wish I just had 2 here in studio to show you stacked, because then I think everybody would be doing it that way. Because think about it, under $4,000, you're getting 3 carats of big diamonds among 10 stones. It's incredible. So that's our diamond band deal of a lifetime, and truly deconstructing the diamond world today. And that is something that, yep, wholesalers wish they could do that, right? We all the jewelry industry would love to do that, but diamonds are a strictly regulated commodity. We know that. And so you never see values like that, but that's our one time, one day. This first Saturday of summer, we really wanted to bring it, and so we did. So that is your opportunity right there. Yes? Okay. Left? Yes. Oh, good. Oh, thanks, Stanley. I appreciate that so much. Very nice. How's he been? Everything been good in Stanley's world? I hope so. Well, we have a yellow sapphire coming up. We have a mandarin garnet coming up. Let's move on. Look at that. What is this? So I have a top of the hour. Now we're 3 minutes behind, but oh, it's got something growing out of the sides. Sure I can. Yeah. Did they just tune in? You got it. Let me try on the band again, on the hand. Now, Jess, if there's somewhere else they'd like to see it besides the ring finger, let me know. But here it is one more time on the ring finger. That again is our 1.5 carat 5 stone diamond band. There it is on the hand. I've been putting it everywhere from the thumb to the ring to the pinky. It goes anywhere you want it to go, and you can stack up and down as you like. So you've got a great chance to pick that up. That's it's a must-have. It really is. You got to try it. You've got to try it. It's such a fantastic piece. And again, just one day. It's one day, and we're not even sold out yet, which is a bit of a shocker. So this is the thing. We've got, so right now, my current quantity stands right now, I have 4 left. I think that's going to go because I have a feeling there's going to be a couple of you that decided to get one that are probably going to call back and get another one. It's a band. It is a band ring. I get it. And I've got a very, very long hand. So please just disregard that. It's going to look bigger on most people than it does on me. It's just, that's a fact. Because, you know, I can make any ring look small. I've just got a long finger. But that's where, again, you've got those really beautiful stone sizes. And if you're familiar with diamonds, you know 30 points minimum. That's almost 1/3 of a carat. And you're getting 5 per ring. So there it is on the hand. We're going to go back to our mandarin now. This is our top of the hour for our last hour here today together. And what a highlight this is. 112-45-38. Our 75-point stone, which interesting, because this mounting characteristically takes a 1 carat or more. So the fact is that it's a little different because it's a roval. Still sits beautifully in this oval setting, but it's got a little more flash and power to the stone itself because it is that roval cut. So you get a 75-point individual center stone. You have a 74-point diamond weight around it, and it's one of those classic signature mountings. So we like to see that, and we're just going to give it away. You know, I'm in the mood to give some jewelry away. We got 55 minutes, and I'm going to get to see you guys next weekend. I'm going to be taking a rare weekend off. I've never done that. So, but you know, it's important. So just, you know, wedding, so it's important. So I won't see you guys next weekend. So don't be alarmed because I never miss weekends, but it's going to be that time. So yes, so I'm very excited about it, but here's what we're going to do. So again, we're going to make this one very special, and we're going to spend this time and give you a really good value, 75 point. This is a big deal in a mandarin because you know the mandarin garnets have been really excelling. You think diamonds are expensive? Well, colored stones are even oftentimes more rare, so they go up even higher. They go to higher levels, more expensive price tags than we're ever used to seeing. So you get the 75, 74 ring here. And so yes, and yet you're still getting all the finishing. You know, we do several versions of the signature style. This is that medium version. It's not the small, but it's not the large. So it's really suited for everybody. There's some people that think the big one just might be too oversized for everyday wear. This is just scaled down a bit to make it a little bit more wearable for you. And here's what it's gonna do. It's gonna be 75 points. And then again, let me show you, I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit here and show you the inside under gallery as well. But that is some seriously bright neon mandarin garnet that you're getting. And why not? Can we just give it away? I know the mandarin garnets have been very challenging from an affordability standpoint lately, just because, well, that's the thing. They're going up in the industry and the trade beyond. The idea is we're going to make this happen for you. And there is a $39.99 price tag to it because it's a lively, bright neon stone. It looks great. It is great. We're going to make sure that it heads right on out of here. And you saw that finishing, so it still glides right on the hand. Super beautiful the way it's finished. And we're going to take it way on down. You ready for this? Not even $39.99. Let's do a little giveaway here. Giveaway time, as we only have about 52 minutes in the show. Thanks. So here's what we've got. And pink diamond still to come. The 1/4 carat pink diamond is headed your way. Don't think we're going to leave that out of this Saturday. We got a big pink diamond for you. But first, a $39.99 piece. I know how tricky this has been lately to try and make affordable for you. I've been sitting here going, I've been telling you point blank, hey, these stones are more money than they've ever been before. Let's take a little moment here. I mean, this is the kind of show where anything goes, right? You can do that. What I just did on the diamond band, Let's just carry that whole theme through the show. We've only got a few minutes left, right? Let's just carry it on through. Not even asking for $39.99. This is your moment. Take advantage of it. Get it now. It's not going to be $39. I really just want to open the door to mandarins. I know a lot of us want them. They're on the wish list, especially this time of year. I think we think about adding that bright pop of neon orange to it that is so amazing, but it's not even going to be. You know what? Let's skip over $19.99. There's your 50% off sale price. But that's going lower, just so we can send it out. And you're getting 3/4 of a carat in diamonds, solid gold, sized for you, gold color. I'm actually quite surprised with this in the yellow. Usually we see our mandarins in the white gold. It gives it a really nice contrast, so you might want to think about the white gold as well. Either way you want to do it, it's up to you. But this is not $19.99. We know it's going to go at a price like that, but we're taking it much lower. First caller. Can we just help you out here? Not $1,500, not $14.99, not $13, not $12. That's the top of the hour for the reason that I'm giving it right now. And there is something special happening in value right now, but it's not 12, it's not 11, it's not $10.99. This is like the moment where you say, okay, I'm going to try mandarin. Maybe you're not sure, because we know there aren't many stones out there that give us that light or that color, that give us that true neon. There are orange stones, but they don't look anything like mandarin garnet. Citrines, they don't look like mandarin. Orange diamonds don't even look like mandarin. They have different tones of color. This is the brightest, most neon way to go about that color. Think about it. Even if you think, well, I wasn't really sure if that was on my radar, but it's awfully pretty. Maybe I should try it. At a price like this, you try it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And it's not going to be $10.99. I'm blowing it out. It's a true top of the hour in every way. We got special after special after special on this Saturday of summer, and it's going to be better than even $10.99. Let's blow it out. We're going to make it under $1,000 just so you can try a mandarin. I want you to be able to try a rare exotic like this is, and I want you to get it for $999. And that way, you're going to be very thankful you did. You're going to call me and be excited and say, you know what, I never thought I'd have one, and it could actually become your favorite stone just because it is so powerful. And I always find when you wear different things, it's what always, I mean, it feels good when other people notice what you like, right? When you're wearing something that you like, it's nice when other people acknowledge that. I don't think that's why we dress or that's why we wear jewelry. We wear it for ourselves, and you should. That's the priority. But kind of fun when people recognize or notice that maybe there's something striking about what you're wearing and compliment you on that. It's a good feeling. And I got to tell you, when you've got something different that most people are not aware of and it's on the hand, and it really does, it's a showpiece. And it is. It's recognizable because it's different and because it doesn't look like your typical standard jewelry that you see everywhere else. And we are looking at $9.99 as the price tag. So it's still here. I don't know how or why, but if that's the one you want to own or just give a try to, that's the way to do it. Certainly very affordable, even for the mounting. So the mandarin garnet is the more certainly important part of the equation here. But yeah, the mounting alone would have to be more, and the mandarin alone would have to be more. So you put it all together, you got a value. So $9.99, we'll give it 60 seconds. And then I guess we're going to get to the pink diamond. And let us know if you have any requests. We haven't had a request today. Very unusual, especially for 2 hours and 11 minutes in. So, hey, if you have one, just go ahead and give us a call. Let us know what you'd like to see. Well, that's not true. I had a request, but it came in before the show ever started. Hi, Jan. Jan, I got to talk to one of our customers today. It was kind of fun. They don't let me answer the phones anymore usually, but, you know, I was the only one here, so I got to talk to Jan today. It was such a pleasure. So anyway, 35 seconds remaining. All right, let's move on. And let's talk about our big pink diamond. Let's go. We got a really special, I mentioned this earlier because, well, we had a certified stone some time ago. Actually, to be honest with you, I like this stone a little better because it's got some serious color. We're going to talk about a pink diamond that's actually pink. How refreshing is that? Because most pink diamonds have so little color that it's sometimes you really have to be told it's a pink diamond to recognize it. That's not the case with the stone I have coming up, and it's been a while, so I'm a little bit nervous about this because we don't see pink diamonds as often as we once did. So it's going to be a little bit more of a struggle, I think, to really remind you of where these are supposed to be. We just don't see them anymore, and we've warned that that was going to happen because, well, the price tags on pink diamonds are through the roof. It's one of the more exotic of all the colors of diamonds in the world. This is one of those higher end colors. And I'm not just talking about pink overall. Let's look at this specific pink you have, 112-4631. that specific color and that specific saturation. And everything about it, from the bridge style to the pink diamonds to the white diamonds, well, it's 4631. It's our 25-pointer. I don't know if y'all remember this because it was a while ago, so let me explain. We had a 25-pointer. The only difference was it was certified by GIA. It had a cert, but it was a very, they called it a very, what'd they call it, a faint pink. Faint, not light. Faint is a step down from light, and it reflected that. It was very, very pale. But it was still natural, so it was still valuable, and that ring sold for $14,999. That was after it received a series of discounts, by the way. It got down to $15,000, which is finally where it sold. What we're showing you here is the same ring. It's the same mounting. I'm going to tell you about this mounting because there's a lot more than just that center stone. Obviously, that's important at that size, but it also is 31 points in additional pink diamonds and then another 69 points in the white diamonds. So you get a lot of great diamond weight around it. Of course, it's built like 3 rings in one in that it's a bridge. So the pink diamonds that are right down the middle are going to run all the way through, and then your halo. It's actually 3 halos, 2 pink, 1 white. Take a look, 25 pointers. So it was a $15,000 piece, but I was not as much a fan of that color of that GIA certified stone because it was so faint. I really like that this one is really bringing the saturation and that extra pop of color that you see right here. That's what, I mean, how consistent. It's actually more saturated than the smaller stones that are beside it. So that's very important. And $15,000 it won't be. So keep in mind, all together, you've got the 25-point center, an additional 31. So think about where you're at. Just on the pinks alone, you're at, of course, 56 points, but then you add the 69 points to it. That's a carat 25 in diamonds. 15, it was $14,999. That was where it was actually technically, just to be, you know, completely accurate. That's what it sold for. That's the price tag we got it down to make that happen. Well, this is not going to be $15,000 today. The only difference is it doesn't have a cert, but I'm going to tell you, if it was, it wouldn't say faint. Look at the color. Look at the saturation level you're getting with this ring. And then watch how the pink diamonds are going to run from one side. You see that? I'm just showing you that side profile so you can see they continue all the way under and through to the other side. That's why we call it a bridge. That's really the bridge element part of it, is that that pink diamond stripe down the middle goes all the way underneath and through. So it just gives for a unique setting style. It's very comfortable, but it's heavy. It's got a lot of gold to it. So we see that. And here's your opportunity right now. You know what? I'm thinking we just put this on the auction block because a lot of people have done their diamond shopping today. And so you might be thinking, well, I'm going to have to skip the pink, as good as it is, because I already bought my white diamond band. Well, when there are values stacked the way they are on this Saturday, you may have to give yourself permission to play and shop for a little bit more than just one piece, because the values can't be better. And here's what I'm thinking about doing, since we want to bring everyone back. I know that bottom of the hour, last hour, kind of took some time to get everyone through on the phone lines. So here's what we're thinking. What if we auction it off? And remember, same mounting, same stone size, except it was lighter before at 15 grand. This is for my sticklers for quality. This is for those of you that maybe you're like myself that say, pink diamonds, like I'm a pink lover. I love the color pink, always have, always will. But I don't really always love pink diamonds because they're just too faint usually. Usually they're just too light. And then they get into that gray area of truly, literally a gray area where they look more gray. I don't want a gray diamond. Ick. Ooh, no, that is the bad word. You don't want that. If your diamond looks gray, you better get out quick. Run. Run for the hills, because you don't want that. You either want white diamonds to be white bright, or you want your pink diamonds to have those visible, beautiful, bright pinks. Are they going to be garish, bright, hot pinks and neons? No. We have mehenges for that. We have sapphires for that. We have other types of spinel for those bright, hot pinks. We have tourmalines. But the pink diamonds that are natural, at least, are going to be a pastel, but we want to get the maximum saturation level possible out of that pastel, and that's what you're getting here. So here's what I'm thinking. We get away from $14,999. Let's try this. What if we put it on the auction block and start at only $10,000, and then we really get a lot of collectors in? Or maybe, let's be real, maybe we need to start a lot lower than 10. How about we start at $5,000? Because you know what that means. We've got a $10,000 discount from the lighter material that we've seen in the past. when you have a really, really saturated, amazing cushion cut square, exactly a quarter carat. Do you realize the difference if it was 1 point shy of that, if it was 24 points, what a difference maker that would be? It wouldn't be worth nearly as much. It wouldn't be nearly as rare. So, nobody on the phone lines here. That's kind of what I thought. That's why I invoked the auction in the first place, is because I think we need to get a lot of people back. And we need to make sure that we make some kind of wild deal happen. Because a lot of people are probably saying, I'm done. I've done my shopping today. Let's give you another reason to shop a value that, okay, so maybe you get a couple pieces today and then you're done for a while, right? But you can't deny when the values are values. And when they're all happening at rapid pace like they are this Saturday, you take advantage of it. It's just the way it's going this Saturday. So here's your opportunity to spend less than 5. What if we go to 45? How about 4? How about 35? I need to get some calls lined up here. We got to get rocking on these phone lines. We only have 40 minutes left in our Saturday together. That's it. So what about skipping 35? Now we're getting iffy on the mounting. We're right there. Well, actually, oh, never mind. We're less than the mounting is. As of Friday afternoon, when this mounting was made and when that center stone was set, the mounting by itself was more. So now we're looking at a really lively value here. It's not 35 either. Let's go $3,000 to start. On a carat 25 overall, but really it boils down to that quarter carat stone. And the fact it is as rich as it is, as saturated as it is, and we're looking for $3,000 to get it going. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we take it. And it's a live auction with a $10 increment. Let's go. Okay. No open yet. Okay. So, kind of knew this would be a little bit of a hill to climb. And where we go? We're halfway there? No. Let's take it even lower than $3,000. How about this? The deal on pink diamonds. I know we don't see them anymore, and you can plan on that going forward. This is the day to get your pink diamond. If you prioritize size, you want great color, you need great saturation, you want it all, you've got it right here in just about the highest end mounting we do. 3,000? No. 29, 28, 27, 26. Pinks are far more rare than the champagnes, than the yellows. This is a whole different step up. We don't just categorize, not all colors of diamonds are treated equally. And they're not equal in price either. So pinks are in that upper echelon. They're up there with the really, really rare, the chameleons, the red diamonds, those real fancy colors. That's where the pinks are up in that stratosphere. So to see a value like what's happening, potentially, we're not even gonna ask for $2,600. Let's start even lower. Gotta get this going. How about $2,500 to start? It's still a $10 increment, keep in mind. And we'll give it 60 seconds to get that one going. So how about that? A 60-second clock looking for $2,500 only to get it started. And no open yet, but that's why we're giving it that clock. 45 seconds and we got calls lighting up here. So let's see if it's an open, perhaps. Let's see what we've got. Oh, yes. Here we go. I forgot that I'm also a hand model, so let me try it on. For a minute, have to do that again and again and again. Look at how beautiful that is on. Square cushion, center, so we carry that through the triple halo. All three of those halos are also a square cushion shape. So you've got all of that happening. We are ready. Now look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is amazing. And we are verifying with 5 seconds remaining on the clock to just get this thing started. Okay. Oh man, that was the deal breaker, huh? They said nope. Nope. All right. Well, let's move on. I knew that'd be a battle. And guess what? I won. Because had I sold that for anything like this open, I'd be in trouble. I might have to look for a new career. And then what am I going to do? I mean, I'm only skilled to do this, truly, right? There's nothing else. Is there anything else you guys could ever see me doing besides this? What else could I possibly do with my life besides offer great jewelry at this price? All right, so let's move on. Pink diamonds, we never see them anymore, so that's a challenge. So my question is this, we have 35 minutes or so in the show. What would you like to see? What can we share with you? Honestly, is it a yellow diamond? Do we want to go to the yellows? I do have a heart shape. It's a 1 carat heart shape, so we got a good size in the yellow that we could bring you as well. I also have the unheated Mozambique. Did you miss this the other day? We had another stone. This is much to my surprise. I had no idea we had another. So we have another, what? What's this? Do we have, oh wait. Okay, so actually we have the open. And technically what? The graphics are still here, Tony, so okay, let's go back to it. All right, technically I should bail. But here we go. The open has been received. Now, who has the open? I'm sorry, what? Oh, really? Yeah? Oh, okay, good. All right. Wait a minute. I didn't see Alyssa here. Is Alyssa here? Hi, Alyssa. Can she hear me? Is she watching the show? Hi, Alyssa. All right, so here we go. 2,500 we have. Oh, really? Fabulous. Hey, Tim. What's happening over there? Hi, Tim. Tim, you are here. I can see you, so I know you're here. Tim is just like, what a light. You're like a ray of sunshine is what you are. You are a ray of sunshine, and he always smells amazing. All right, sorry, is that too weird? Is that personal? Okay, no, he does. So here's the thing. 25, he really does, right, Jess? He really does. Let's do this, guys. I'm always asking him, what are you wearing? What are you wearing? What are you wearing? He's always giving me, he's like, it's very expensive. And I'm like, oh, okay, then never mind. So got to sell. He's like, you don't sell enough jewelry to afford the kind of cologne that I wear. Isn't that the truth? Exactly. That's what he said to me once. It's true. Yeah. Alyssa? Like, wait, do we have a caller named Alyssa, or is it Alyssa who works here? What? Really? I'm confused. What? I thought it was Alyssa who works with us. No? Okay, I'm confused. We're going to try on the ring again. I obviously don't know. Who's on first? I have no idea. Is this Lauren and Hardy? What is this? Exactly. All right, coming up. Let me show it on the hand here. And here we go. Here it is on the hand. We have the opening bid. We have $2,500. And if I know what's best, we better put a 2-minute clock on this thing, Tony, and get out. Get out of town, because this is crazy good. And a carat 25 overall in carat weight, $2,500, a big, saturated, stunning. I'm really, really particular about a lot of things, but especially pink diamonds when it comes to jewelry. Especially, I just need, I honestly, I reject them all the time. Meaning I get 3 hours with you. It sounds like a lot of time, but it's really not. And there's a lot of times that I really have to be very selective about what I choose to show in the 3 hours from a standpoint of rarity and value, both. They have to meet all the criteria. And a lot of times if the pink diamond is not really pink, which is kind of the way they are, I just don't see the need to really spend a lot of time trying to advocate value on the ring's behalf, because I'm just, if I wouldn't wear it, I'm not going to advise that you wear it. That's kind of my rule. Yes? Index finger? Sure, I probably can. It's a size 7. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. And if not, if it doesn't fit, oh, no, perfect. It's perfect. Take a look. There it is on the index finger. Yeah, that works, I would say. Let me do this. I like to show you the side profiles just so when it's, you know, it's always important, I think, but always when it's over off to the side of the hand, I do want to make sure I personally like pieces on the index finger a lot, but I never want them to sit up too high. And that, yeah, definitely does not. It's going to be a great piece where, yeah, if you want to wear it on the index finger, I think you really can, and it works well there as well. And sure enough, you can really, again, we pick up the sizing tab, so you can enjoy whatever you need. But 25, 20 seconds remaining. Anybody else verifying here at the end, or how are we doing? Okay, so that's verifying or that's on the open? Because I'm still confused on who's on the open. Okay, all right, so we're verifying right now. Let's see if we've got 25, 10 or more. Okay, and our last call is now. And I know I need to wrap this up, but I'm hoping and hoping and hoping and hoping that maybe you want to give it a challenge here. Do you have 2510? Is it official? Okay. I heard that magic word, verifying, which means, so you're telling me there's a chance. And it's not often you can watch a fine jewelry show and hear Dumb and Dumber quoted, but you heard it here today. It's one of my favorites. It's not usually my genre, but I really, yeah, it's good for a laugh. I saw a funny movie last night. I saw Inside Out too. It was cute. It was really funny. All right, 2510, yes, no? Yes, no, got it, yes, no? Okay, so here's the thing. I know we have a new register over here. So we've got yellow sapphire coming up. Let me know if you want to see the heart-shaped yellow diamond. What else do I have? I have a gorgeous Imperial topaz. Truly one of the most pink we've seen. I think our mandarin garnet is still here as well, I believe. What's up, Jess? No? Oh, no, not one of those. No, don't tell me that. Huh? They're around today? You're kidding. What? You're getting, no, really? Are you getting those calls today? Oh, man. You think it's just summertime? Do you think it's the strawberry moon? Could be. That could be. There was a strawberry moon last night. Could be. All right. Yes, what's happening, guys? I got to wrap this up. 2510, yes, no, sold. Congratulations, bye. Let's move on. I mean, I'm in so much trouble at this point. I'm in so much trouble. Take a look at this next one because, well, I think it's hot. I think that is just, speaking of the moon and the sun, that is, yeah, we've had strawberry moons. Now we're going to have lemon sunshine. That just looks like the most beautiful, tart, striking, just pure sunshine happiness in a stone. It's 1124649. Here's the unhappy part. There's only one, of course. This is the bigger signature mounting than we had with the mandarin. So just for reference, slightly bigger size than the mandarin, I'll prove it. This has a 101 diamond weight, whereas the last one had, what, 74, 75 points? This is a carat 01 in diamond weight. Then you get the sapphire, which is a carat 78. So it's a nice big yellow sapphire as well that looks fabulous, one of a kind. Let's do something crazy here and just send it on out. Say bye-bye to the yellow sapphire right here and now. You know what? I got one and it's $59.99 and I'm thinking we show you the inside, then show it on the hand and get you ready. Look at that. You know what? Send it out. Look at the inside. I like that we do the designer quatrefoils on the inside. I mean, not only do we do an under gallery, but it's decorative and it's pretty, and obviously it serves a big purpose, which is to make it comfortable. And here we go. And you know what? I'm going to take it way down, way down. $59.99, blew it out. Here's what I'm going to show you on the hand. It kind of looks like a yellow diamond. I'm going to prove it to you because I'm just thinking, I was looking at this heart shape. And granted, the heart shape is not as big, but take a look. Tell me if you see a difference. I actually, I don't know if I should say this because technically we should show the heart shape coming up in this show, but I like the yellow sapphire better. You see that? That's a yellow diamond in the center there, and that one's not as big. That's a 1 carat. And here's the 178. So center stone here, 1 carat, 178. But does that not look like a yellow diamond? Proving the point that I don't have a carat 78 yellow diamonds, so if you're looking for a bigger size, maybe you go with the sapphire instead, which I realize sapphires are not diamonds and diamonds are not sapphires, but they're both going to give you great everyday wearability and durability, right? With durability comes wearability, I think. So now we'll move that yellow diamond out of here, show you the sapphire solo, and get you a better value. Like, how about, let's see, half price is still $3,000. Yeah, I'm going lower than that. I'm going lower than that. It's not going to be $3,000 or $29.99. Let's really get this one-of-a-kind rocking, and then we'll probably do a couple of recaps from what we had earlier in the show, but I'm actually going to bring this down to $24.99 only, and that's a quick one only as we show it up close yet again. Take a look at that. There it is. One more time. Do you have a new shopper over there? Okay, no. Anyone with a new shopper? Anybody have new shoppers that we should welcome? No, we haven't had any today? Oh, we did have a new shopper. Okay. We don't know who they are, where they're calling from, or anything like that. You know, I like to give a warm welcome to our new shoppers. Yeah. Paraiba, do they have a price range? A size preference? A shape preference? Let me guess, you already asked all those questions? And they said, just show Paraiba. Tell her to show Paraiba. I'll gladly do it. I've got one, 1122743. So I brought out my favorite. Yeah, I sometimes play favorites because a good stone is a good stone. And when it stands out like this stone does, boom. I had a customer ask me the other day, she said, can you send me pictures of every Paraiba you have? So I did. I sent her a picture of every Paraiba we had. She says, okay, now which is the best? And truly what was remarkable about it was I didn't think it would be such a difficult process. I thought it would take me a couple of seconds. It didn't. They were all so darn good that I was pretty stunned. And this is true. This happened, what, Wednesday or Thursday? I'm literally gathering all the Paraibas from our entire inventory, putting them together, looking at them in person, looking at them on camera, photographing them as close as I could, and yet I could not even pick a favorite. And then I saw this stone. This stone wasn't in that batch. And I see this stone this morning, I went, oh, it's my 228, which is my phone number, so I remember it. It just stands out to me. It's in my phone number. And so this is 1122743. It's a 2 carat 28 private collection Paraiba. And it's huge. It's a pear shape, but it's really, the thing is this, and this customer who I was working with was asking this question. She said, I don't really care about the size or the shape. She cares about one thing. You know what? She's smart. She's a collector. She gets it. She says, just give me the one with the best color. Whatever has the brightest neon and the best color, that's where I want to go. And she was looking at one that was 1 1/4 carat or so, because that's where she wanted to be color-wise, because that is the priority. You should. Now, it just so happens this has got it all. It's got the big size, which is probably why I like it so much. It's got unbelievable neon to the point where I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go risk my hand and go block one of those hot lights just to show you that it is so neon, and it looks great here, but it looks even better when you see it in darker light. So I'm going to show you how that looks, because watch what happens. Keep your eye focused on just the center stone, and then watch as I block the light here. And do you see how that stone now is glowing even further? Look at the internal way that that's glowing. It's different. It's bold. It's the best. It's also decked out with 94 points and diamonds in the bridge mounting in the white diamonds. That looks fabulous as well. And here it is. Here it is, ready to go. Super, super stunning. And it's going to be on the hand here. The reason I also like to bring it out is because, well, it's got a markdown that I remember when it was $39,999, and guess what? That's a little too rich for our blood collectively. I get that. We don't usually have $40,000 price tags on our jewelry. As much as that should be, it's not usually where we stay, because we know that limits people a little bit. And that's not what we're here to do. We're here to open up accessibility, give you more of that. Not less, more. You need more accessibility. So here's one of our top stones. And again, I've seen them all literally as of Wednesday. Went through every single one with a fine-tooth comb. And really, again, I can bring you smaller. I can bring you, less diamond weight. I only have a couple that are larger, but then they usually have a downfall when it comes to their clarity a bit. So this is really giving everything and then some. And it's only going to be, well, the price tag that's gotten smaller stones out the door. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen right now. This one is going to be only, $20,000, not enough discount to get it gone. That's what we're aiming to do here, because these Paraibas, if we're willing to go ahead and share them with you, our TVON family, we're not just willing, we're anxious to. Because if there's one thing that I'm really, really proud of, it's the fact that it's one thing to get a value in the here and the now today. It's the idea for me that so many of you are wearing these pieces for so many different important events, days of your lives that mean something. And a lot of times these jewelry pieces are part of our everyday lives. They're part of who we are. They're part of our everyday style. And that, when you can look down at a piece of jewelry and admire it all day long, every day that goes by, and feel proud of what you had access to and the collectability of your piece and the great value you received, that makes me really happy, is that you're getting collectibles that are worth far more as time marches on. Guess what? The day you wear that, when it comes home, it's not going to be worth as much as it is the day following that, the day after that, the week after that. They continue to rise and excel and actually escalate in price. So the value has not stopped. It has not even become stagnant. It's always elevating on paraiba. So as you wear it, as you enjoy it, as it becomes part of who you are, it's getting more and more high value. That's what they do. That's why I've always told you, even if you have a stone that you purchased years ago, decades ago, hold on to those paraibas. It doesn't even need to be perfect. If it's included and cloudy like so many are, it may not be the best grade in the world, but it's still valuable. It's still worth something. So these are the stones, hang on to, feel proud that you own, but to go under this price is silly. It's not even $19,999, nor is it even $15,000. It's $14,999, which has been the magic number that's actually done the job and done the trick to get smaller stones out the door. So here we are at $14,999, which is quite the value. Let me remind you, we only have 20 minutes left in the show. So it's last call for requests today. It's also where I would really seriously consider also thinking about some of the pieces we've had earlier, like there aren't many left, but we do have the mandarin garnet, I believe. We have a gold quartz from the very first few minutes. I do have, oh, maybe I should recap the Alexandrite pendant, and then also the really pretty tourmaline that had the Padparadscha color. We'll recap those as well. And then anything else you want to see. And just FYI, I happen to have a platinum piece that I'm going to show you on my hand here. You know, just a 20 karat star blue sapphire, GIA certified, in platinum, 230 in diamonds. Just a little introduction to one of the strongest stars I've ever seen, and that's with 2 lights on it. Watch this. I'll try to block, let me try to block one of the outside lights here so I can show you. That is one strong star right there. That's a nearly 20 karat stone. Just going to flash it. It's a little high end, but it's a 1979 star sapphire. True royal blue color, GIA certified, 230 in diamonds. It's fabulous. So it's item number 23650 if you're interested in that one. And that's a GIA certificate with that stone. And it's platinum and it's amazing diamonds and baguettes every which way. It's just, it's extraordinary. It really is. So that one is an option. Let's go back to our wheel and take a look at our paraiba, and then we've got to go. Call me, because you know what you also have is that neon greened paraiba. So we can do this. We can either do, and this is the fun part about what we do, the blue-green, that's $15,000, or we have the solid neon green. Oh, yeah, hello, apple green. You can almost feel the tartness of it, can't you? Look at that stone. That one is a lot bigger. Let me zoom back a little bit here for you. And I still got to work a polish on it here, but this one's actually going to be just a reference point here. It's 112-4594. Just to put this in perspective, this one's less than the 228. Yet it's a 748 stone with 1.5 carats in diamonds in the signature mounting, and it's a pear shape, and it's got a lot of copper content. And we do have, oh good, who requested the copper-bearing pink tourmaline? Desiree? All right, we'll show it next. This is the green. We're on a little paraiba roll here. I love it. This is the green, 85, this is the 1.5 carats in diamonds, and this one's only, well, it's supposed to be $12,999. So why would this be less than a 228? The truth is I'm going to take it a lot lower if you like it, because it's actually going to be better than even 12,000. This is how we do it. Not even going to be 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, or 7. I'm making this green paraiba $69.99 for a 748. That means under $1,000 a carat for the stone, plus free diamonds at 1.5 carats, plus a lot of gold. So that's fun, $69.99. And then we had a request for this pink one that I just introduced a couple days ago. Take a look at that. Wow, clean. That's the thing. It's a pink-purple combination stone, but it's copper rich. So this is also considered a paraiba because it's got enough purple to it. If it was pure pink, like a regular pink tourmaline, we wouldn't call it paraiba, we'd call it Kuprian albite. Now, paraibas are Kuprian albites, but we only use the word paraiba for the blues, the greens, the green blues, and also the purples. This has a lot of purple to it, so I would say you can call this, it is a pink purple, so I think you can go ahead and you can logistically call this a paraiba. Either way, the point is, does it have copper? The answer is yes. Yes, it is. We're splitting hairs on the semantics of it because the paraiba is the title we only use for certain colors according to GIA. But this is the stone, so crazy rare. I mean, we see the pinks and purples even less than we see the greens like we just had. This is 3943, Tony, and it's clean. So you're getting a big size here. It's actually a 301. And then it's a cushion cut. Take a look, cushion cut square, but it kind of looks like a round when you see it from a distance, and you'll see that on the hand. And it has 85 points in the diamonds. And then, well, I'm going to try it on for you because I really want you to see it from a distance, because to me, when you get a little bit further away, it just ends up looking like a big, shining, gleaming round. Yes. Yes, that's on the way. Here it is on the hand. So this is what it looks like from a bit of a distance. So see how it just looks very even, which is a square cushion will be an even side to side dimension as it is top to bottom, but with the softer corner it ends up looking like a round. Yes. Sure. Yeah, and then we're going to do this. This was just a quick request, so I want to get this and then we'll show the green one on the hand here. This one's actually staying in the white gold, so that's the one caveat here. It does have to stay in the white gold, Tony, but other than that, size it for you, get you the great value, already discounted it. I think they know. That's why they requested it, and it's $39.99 for the pink purple variety, and that one's super clean, as you'll see right here. Up close, you can see how super clean that stone is. Check it out. That definitely, and look how it just almost has like a starlight bright quality about it. So Tony, we're going to look at it up close one more time. Then I'm going to show you the green one on the hand as well. This one, it looks like, yep, $39.99 is not where it started either. It started well over $17,000, and now we've got it down to that rock bottom. So a huge discount on the pinky purple variety that, again, very super, super exquisite quality and brightness to it. That looks great. And then we've got the green that's going on the hand here. And you're talking about the 748, I assume? Yes. Item number is 112-4594, just to bring this one back up and show this one on the hand. So we've got a couple of people talking about a couple of paraibas here. And this is that really copper-rich material we love to see. And you see there, bright as can be. Think of like a beautiful, like Granny Smith apple, tart green color, like a lime green. Feels bright as ever, and because it is still a clean stone for being a 7.5 carat, and this one has 1.5 carats in diamonds, $69.99 for the 748. That's something special. And then looks like we're verifying on both the pink purple and this bright neon lime green. Just like you see it right there. Stunning. All right. Any questions, Tim, for me on that one? Okay. So back to the pink, and that's up close, and then we'll just kind of complete our paraibas here. A little trip around the paraiba rainbow, if you will. And then I'm going to recap a couple pieces we had earlier. Still have, let's see, we've got, yes, and we still have the blue-green as well, which is the 228. That's that 228 carat weight. That one's 15,000. So they go 15,000. Then we've got this under 7,000 for the green. That's the bright green. Then you've got the pinky purple here, which is under 4. So that's a really nice opportunity. And this is what neon's all about. Look at this. I mean, it's too much fun to not set them up like this for a moment. Just to see the range of colors and how, first of all, I love those two together. I think that's an exquisite. I'd be tempted to wear 2 of those together, just one on one hand, one on the other. And then look at this. Now that's a whole wheel of neon right there, isn't it? And it's a wheel of deals too. So there they are, the neon best. What a trio. That's a very valuable wheel right there. That's a really nice set and collection of gems. Okay, so we're going to move right along. And then we've got, let's do some emerald earrings perhaps, or maybe you're ready for an Imperial topaz. Oh, this Imperial. This is the stunner. Well, if there is ever a grand finale piece, it's this one. Wait to see the pure pinks we're going to see in the grandest of them all in oro preto. This is a mais fino C, because look at how elongated the oval is. You've got that really stunning, more pink than it is anything else. Really has a great saturation of pink to it. And you can see how it intensifies top and bottom. Yes. Oh, the purple pink one? Very good. Thank you so much. So the purple pink paraiba gone. And yes. Did you have a question? Okay. And then this is the Imperial mais fino. Yes. Oh, no, you're still stretching? Okay. Here we are. 112. Still? I didn't even ask that time. I knew that time that was a stretch. But you realize you do that every time right before you're about to tell me something, you do that. Yeah, exactly. It is. Like, I know you guys, your body language, I know it well. But here we go. This is going to be 112-4047. I spend 3 hours a day staring at these people, so I know their body language well. Here we go. This is a carat 06 Imperial topaz. And it is a bridge mounting with a 99-point diamond weight with those really, I mean, I don't know how many of you are going to even know that's Imperial topaz because there's no trace of orange. You know how we call about the honey colors and the golden colors and the orangey goldens? There's no real yellow or orange to it that's visible. However, you do see that it doesn't look like a pure pink. I wish I had another stone here to show you like a true, like a pink sapphire pink is very different. And the truth is, if it was sitting right beside that stone, you would see the difference. So it's interesting. You don't look at it and see yellows or oranges or goldens necessarily, but it's there on a subtle degree where, yes, the pink is the priority, the pink is the dominant factor, but you see it's not like a pure pink from like what you'd get out of other stones. So it's all natural, keep in mind. So this is a stone that only comes from one place on the earth. I know tanzanite gets all the one source love. That's what we love to talk about as one source material because that's what everybody knows tanzanite. It's out there everywhere. People know tanzanite, it's been around, it's kind of a household name. Imperial topaz is not. As a matter of fact, I think it's a huge disservice because it is what it is. It's a topaz. But I think we hear topaz and we think of the blues, we think of the coated stones that are out there, and that's not what this is. This is the highest end variety of topaz. It's called precious topaz. It's only out of that one mine, which is almost depleted. And it is really beautiful when you get the goldens, but it's even more rare when you get the pinks, and that's what this is. So a super stunner of a piece, and it's a great value. Well, it's the end of our show. We're here. We have 9 minutes left. So this is not a time to, you know, mess around. We got a really, really important value coming your way, and here it is. And you can take the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold, so let's make that clear now. I would say white or rose are your best bets on this one. Let me show you how ample that pink is. I just like how it becomes so vibrant and bright from a distance away. Here it is on the hand. And we're going to make it really affordable because it's our grand finale likely. We'll probably get maybe squeeze in a couple last minute recaps, but other than that, it's my first presentation of this ring for the day. But yeah, we're running out of time. So instead of $59.99, which is a great value, should be today, we're going to make it a lot easier and a lot better for you. And all you have to do is call me because we're going to send it out of here in a hurry, and you can choose the gold and you get your ring size, and it's a great bridge that we know is that mid-size medium bridge, so it really works for one and all. And there it is again up close. Look at how intense. Not like a merengue, it's not like a pink sapphire, it doesn't look like a morganite or a Couperin in the pink. It is fabulous, but it's also really rare, and it's not even half of this price. It's the grand finale. We got to do something special. It's a thank you for staying with us till the very end. That's for sure. It's a big thanks for being here to the very end of this show. Even if you just tuned in, hey, you still get the value. It is a remarkable opportunity and savings because we're just going to send it out for less than the price of the mounting. How does that sound? Not even, okay, wait. The mounting already is over $4,200 though. So technically if I go $4,000, that's still less than the price of the mounting, but I'm just worried that $39.99 may not get this one a home. And we are in the last few minutes, so we don't have a ton of time to think about it. So I realize I might be rushing you here with the presentation, but I'll make the price really easy so it doesn't feel like pressure. Because you know when you see a value that's as good as this one is going to be, and yep, $39.99, we're taking that lower. So here it is. Here's what's happening. Not $39, not $29.99. This has gotten obscenely low now, and we're here to move it as quickly as we can. It's exactly what's about to happen. So my question is, it's probably a lot of hands being raised if I ask the question, who does not have an Imperial topaz in their collection as of yet? Because for anybody who just said, yep, that's me, and you like this exotic idea, and you like owning the precious topaz, something that's in its purest form, no treatment, not even heat. This gets absolutely no treatment whatsoever. And it's not 29, 28, 27, 26, 25. We got to make it go. It's got to disappear today, and it will. And white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold is up to you as well. But it's also not going to be 25. How about $24.99 with 7 minutes remaining in our broadcast? So it's time to pick your favorites from the show. Oh, I'm going to recap the diamond band because I just checked. Thank you for the update. I just checked. We have 2 left in the diamond band. Amazing. That's surprising, but you know what? It's going to go very quickly. So we're going to recap the diamond band, which was our deal of the day. But first, I'm going to make this $1,999. First caller takes it for $1,999. Then we're going to give a little bit of last-minute love to the ultimate diamond value, not just today, but always, with our big 5-stone diamond band ring. It's coming up. We're going to give it a last look because I have 2 left, and then I'll have something else ready to show you because it's unlikely that we're going to need the rest of the show to sell out the last 2. So for everybody right now, I'm about to show the diamond band again, which for a lot of our viewers will be the first time they're seeing it today. So here's the thing. If you've already seen it and are thinking about it, you want to get the jump start on the phone lines because there's a lot of people who probably weren't here 2 hours ago, or actually 90 minutes ago, when this was debuted and presented. Those people are about to flood the phone lines. This is the problem. I only have 2 left on the diamond band. We're about to see this Imperial topaz is $19.99 if you'd like it. I got to get to this diamond band. I would be remiss if I didn't show this one last time because it is our final opportunity to get it, the final look at it, and it is the biggest diamond value I have brought to you here on this show, and that is quite the statement. Out of everything I've had in diamond studs and bands and everything else, it is because it's our largest version. It's our 5-stone. It's our all the way across the way, 30 points each individual diamond. They're all VS round brilliance, and they're in a shared prong setting. So that means they are seamless, set solid all the way through across the band. They're big. It looks great from even across the room, which you're going to see here on me now. They're white diamonds. They're VS stones. And if you missed the presentation when it kicked off 90 minutes ago, we now have 2 left. 2 left. I can't make more. What we have in the diamond quantity of 30 points minimum stones is what limits us. So when this quantity is sold out and done, when these last 2 rings are gone, there's nothing else I can do. I mean, we could eventually we'll make it again. But think of what the price would be years from now when it should have been $49.99 here today, and that's a value that's going to beat wholesale and retail altogether. Let's show it to you one last time. We have 4.5 minutes left in the show. I'm going to move that Imperial aside and bring this best of the best diamond value back out to play. 2 remain only. When they're gone, they're gone. I would be very surprised if they last the last 4 minutes of this show. It's 1123305, and it's 1.5 carats minimum. They are 30-point individual stones minimum. It is solid. Look at this gold. Look at that 14-karat gold that is of your gold color choice, white, yellow, or rose. And it's a beautiful stackable. It's an anniversary band. It's a wedding band. It is a pinky ring. It's a thumb ring. It's a stackable. It's whatever you want it to be. It's your Christmas gift in June. It's your retirement gift, even if retirement is a decade away. It is your wedding band, even if you're not engaged. It's everything. Just get the ring. The whole point is you get the value because it's the best we've ever seen. And by far, when it should be a $49.99 piece and it's not, this is last call. I just think that's our bird's eye view, and sure, they look great. But when you see this face up and you watch these stones, these VS round brilliant sparklers do what they do, it's tough to deny. You need to have the ring, and you try it, and listen, the worst case is if you don't absolutely adore it and think it's the best value you've ever gotten in diamonds, then send it on back. It's okay. But it's not $49 or $39 or $29.99. It's our last call to get it. It's our last opportunity. And here's what it looks like from a little bit closer perspective on the hand, where you see those diamonds go completely side to side across the way. 30 points minimum each. We're talking about serious, almost 1/3 of a carat diamonds. Some of you are going to get 1/3 of a carat diamonds, and it's not even $2,000 to get 1, 2, 3 rings, how many of you need, even if you got one already today, and you're thinking, you know what, maybe I do want to have them as ring guards. Maybe I do want the opportunity and the possibility to stack side by side. Maybe I want to get 1 in one size for my index and 1 in one size for my pinky. Do it. This is the day to do it. We have 2 left, and then it's gone forever. It is not even $2,000. The ring is $19.99 to get it to you, and trust me, you want to try this ring. Because nothing, even though we specialize in exotic colored diamonds or exotic colored stones, and then everything has diamonds around it, I still contend there is nothing quite as visible as our diamond deals. There's nothing, it's so much easier to comparison shop diamonds than it is paraibas, right? Most people don't have paraibas or don't have mandarin garnets or don't have unheated rubies. So it's very tough to compare apples to apples. But when you're looking at diamonds, you're going to find that, are you going to find VS diamonds? Well, I couldn't. I found a similar band, but they were I2s and I3s, and they still cost thousands of dollars more. So I would say If you can get better quality for a lower price, then there is no reason to wait at all. You go as quickly as you can, you try it, you shop it, you get it at home. If you're brand new and you don't know our diamond quality yet, you are in for a spectacular treat. We have 90 seconds left in the broadcast. I want to remind you we're back to do it again tomorrow, so please join me for our Sunday. It's going to be the same time, 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central time, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern time. So we hope that you'll join us for 3 big hours of a Sunday. And if this Saturday is any indication of how this weekend is set up to be, well, I think we're in for a big Sunday treat as well. So be sure and call me if you want one of our last diamond bands, 2 left, and then anything else you'd like to check on availability, please do that as well, as we are about to wrap up our broadcast in about 1 minute. So thanks again for being with us today. A special welcome to our new shoppers. Thank you one and all for watching and for shopping and for requesting and just for being a part of it. We really appreciate you having your company as the TVON family. So again, we have, it looks like we may have 1 verifying and 1 left. So never hesitate. You know we're going to be here after we go off the air. When the show ends, our phone lines do not stop ringing. Our phone lines ring actually a little bit more sometimes after the show. So it's because everybody's picking out their favorite pieces, their must-haves before the opportunity is no longer. So please do that now. Jot down that phone number so you know how to reach us, and more importantly, so you are getting in to reach us, because especially with that band, if that's what you're shopping, it looks like you have one last chance to pick it up. So our final call is now. Thanks again so much for being with us on this Saturday of our first official Saturday of summer. So it's very exciting to have you with us. We'll be back to do it again tomorrow. Starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I can't wait to see y'all then. Thanks so much again, and please call us, because that band is a do not miss. Trust me when I tell you, you got to get that band. I would not steer you wrong. So thanks so much. I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you tomorrow.